Hey guys, ArchieLuxury on the ArchieLuxury live stream. How are you today? How are you today? Guys, let's start the show. Let's get the thing happening and let's have some good fun. Good fun for everybody. Everybody allowed on and we can talk, watches, talk, everything we can discuss here. Guys, what can I say? When adversity comes, I tell you what, this YouTube space, a lot of adversity here. A lot of adversity. Everybody wants a soundbite. Everybody wants. Let's just run the intro and let's come and discuss it. ArchieLuxury here on the ArchieLuxury channel, live streaming channel. What can we say? What can we do? What do we talk about? Guys, I want to talk to you when shit happens, guys, because let's face it, you've got to work out what is the best watch to wear when shit goes down. I mean, life isn't always great. It's not always beer and Skittles. It's not always 2% money. It's not always 2% money. Sometimes in life, the shit goes pear-shaped. And I got to tell you something. You can see who the friends who stick by you and the friends who desert you. It's a very difficult business indeed. It's tough. It's tough, guys. So what do you do when shit goes bad? You lost your job. What do you do? What do you do, guys? You lost your job. Things are fucked. Money's tight. I got to be honest with you. I got to be completely honest with you, guys. It's what watch do you wear? That's the question. What watch do you wear? And I got to tell you, I've been having a lot of fun with the Reverso. Great watch. Simple. Just simple. Simple to the point. Very, it's got that 1930s, 1940s, just simple, elegant Art Deco steel. It's not pretentious. It's not pretending to be something. It's not just easy, cool to it. What do you wear? You need to pick me up. You need to pick me up. It's, what do you do? That's the question. What do you do? And it can be shit. Things can go really viciously, aggressively wrong. Things go wrong. So I got to be honest with you. Sometimes it's nice to have a nice watch on your wrist. Bad stuff happens in this world. We got a lot of bad influences. Bad shit can go wrong. The Reverso Grand Date. That's just a beautiful watch. Just beautiful. I love that watch. I can't believe I got it back. I had one. It was stolen. And I got this one back. It's my good friend helped me get that watch. Good friend. What can I say there, guys? What can I say? What can I do? What can I say? Apes is in the crowd. We got some good members there. It's all chugging along here. What do you do? What do you do? What watch do you wear when shit goes terrible? I gotta tell you, do you wear Rolex? Rolex is a great watch to wear. Hey, a lot of douchebags have done silly things and they've worn Rolex. What watch do you wear? Let me just send a few invites out. We'll see if we can keep this ship afloat. Just Bears coming back next week. We got some good people here. We got the Watch Lounge, Machine Gun
What's up?
Chris. Hey, Machine Gun Chris, how are you?
Good, good. How are you?
Talk to me. What's happening in your life?
Just like I said, about to make a big announcement probably here in the next couple of days because I am actually, I think a lot of people already know, but I'm actually moving back home. Probably like Friday, Saturday.
Are you looking forward to that? Tell me this. Tell me what made you decide to move back home?
Yeah, I am. Sorry, I'm just enjoying a cigar, by the way, a
Oh,
Camacho.
what sort of cigar are you smoking?
Camacho.
Wow.
But no, like I said, like I have a business opportunity, so I feel like back home I can run that from anywhere, and I'm definitely looking forward to being back around friends, family, stuff like that.
Yes. Tell me this. You had fun in New York.
Oh
Is
yeah,
it is it a tough city to survive? What's it like in New York?
yeah, it's definitely not cheap. That's for sure.
When shit hits the fan, we got a super chat from Toyota Mo, $5. Arch, why no Pepsi yet? You need to have a significant Rolex in your collection. Rolex Explorer 2 is boring as fuck.
I like the Polar.
I always loved it. I like the white dial. That was always my go-to watch.
And that's actually
Always.
like one of the OG ones that like lasted from your old collection, right? Because you wore it when, sorry to bring up bad memories, but when that happened, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I got to tell you, it's Explorer 2. No Peps. I got to tell you, Toyota Mo, they're just so expensive. The Pepsis, the modern. I love the Pepsi. Did you know Mr. GMT sold it in a black GMT and a date just to get a Pepsi? They are very expensive. They're very expensive.
Mm.
We got a super chat. So to answer the question, why no Pepsi yet? It's expensive.
You're
Little
talking what?
little
18s,
Dave,
20,
$2. Is
21.
it expensive to live in Cairns near Methy? Everywhere is expensive. Everywhere is very expensive. We'll just see. HR, how are you?
Hello, Archie. I'm good, mate. How you keeping?
What's up, bud?
Hey, I'm great. Everything's going fantastic. Can't wait to see you in the UK.
So I can't meet you. I'm more likely going to meet you when I come over to Australia.
Hey, that's okay.
Hey, Arch, I've got something funny. Over in the UK, it's a bank holiday, and
Yes.
on Monday I'm going to go and watch cheese rolling in Gloucestershire. Have you seen that?
Ah, that's where they push the circle cheeses.
Yeah, and people run down, and it's on a really steep hill, and they normally like break ankles, break legs. It's hilarious, Arch. You ever seen it when you were living in what was it, Yorkshire you used to live? I can't remember. Slough.
Oh, I've never. I only went to England last couple years ago. I never been there
Ah,
before.
ah.
Anyhow, let me say this to you. HR, it's great to have you on. You're a great supporter of the show, and I appreciate it.
I'm glad you can see that, Arch, because I'm a loyalist, big boy.
Yes. Little Dave, $2. Is it expensive to live in Cairns near Methy? Let me tell you, everywhere in Australia is fucking expensive. There is no cheap places in Australia. Everything is really fucking ridiculous. And we had a squeeze. We've had squeeze. The rental accommodation, it's impossible to rent a place. It's really fucked. It's really fucked.
Sorry about that.
Hey,
I hit
what's
the
it
wrong
like
button.
to rent a place in? Where are you moving to? What can you name the state or
Yeah, South Carolina. Believe it or not, it's actually one of the cheaper states, but everything, like you said, is like going up though.
I don't know. What's it like in the UK? Well, Big Boy's got a house. You don't care. You're not a renter, are you?
I'm not a renter, Art. I got a mortgage. Archie. I've got a huge mortgage. These monthly payments are screwing me over, Art. I can barely afford it.
You don't have a big mortgage at all, but do you?
I don't know, bud. No, I don't. Thank goodness. Because you know why? Because my fiance, she was set up quite nicely there, Paul.
Oh my God, you married money?
I do.
Wow, I never knew that. I thought your family had the money.
Well, at the moment, Arch, look, I'm gonna level with you because I've got a lot of time for you there, Arch.
Yes.
Dad's got a business. I haven't inherited it yet, so I haven't taken that over. So at the moment, I'm a wage slave. But my partner's got my fiance's got money in real estate.
We got a super chat here. Bear Clooney watches $14. I'll be back on Tuesday. Everybody makes mistakes sometime. Chin up, big boy. Let's talk watches. Sorry, I'm traveling at the moment and not available. That's right. Next week.
What's up, Bear?
Bear's a great guy. I got to tell you something. I got to tell you.
Tell me.
The what watches are best to wear when you're facing if you've got a management meeting to go to? What do you wear?
It's for me, it's always the date just. It's the date just, Arch. And I sit there and I wash it. Well, I wash it before in the little toilet. I put a little bit of soap on it. I'll gleam it up, put it under the hand dryer. So when I'm sitting there and it's popping just underneath the shirt sleeve. It's gleaming, Arch. It's gleaming. And the fuckers can see it.
Wow. That's amazing stuff. Tell me this. Do you have many staff now who wear nice watches? A nice watch is a big thing?
We've only got, well, from what I recall, Arch, we've only got one chap up in London who's got a Hulk. But the thing is, I went up to him and said, "Hey, that's a lovely Hulk." You know what he said to me? It's a Rolex. I thought, oh shit. Oh no, this isn't good. He's not one of us, Arch. You know this, bud?
Yeah, I've been there myself. It is pretty, yes. It's like somebody said, "Nice Submariner." He goes, "It's a Rolex." Okay. Yeah.
Well, you know, where do you go from there, Arch? Because you know they're not a watch person. They probably walked into a grey dealer and said, "Yo, have that one, mate." Durr.
Yeah. Tell me this. What do you think the best watch to wear is if you're facing adversity?
If you're facing adversity, give me an example of that, Paul.
About to go into a management meeting with you for racist slurs.
I would wear a Casio F91 and I'd make sure it doesn't work.
Fired!
A Casio F91. So it makes it look like I really need a job. I've got no money. I've got no finances. That's what I'll be doing there, Paul.
I got to be honest with you, man. It's I got to be honest with you. The world itself we're in, it's changing. It's not the same. It's not the same world that I remember. You know, it's changed so much. But you're a young man. You've got all the future and everything is ahead of yourself there. You've only got to look forward. Do you know why a rear vision mirror is the size it is?
Tell me, Arch. I want to hear it
That's
again.
the proportion. You should focus on the past.
Ah, I see. I understand now. It all makes perfect sense there, Arch, you know?
Yeah. So I got to tell you something.
Tell me.
Watches. I got to tell you, I think I need a bit of a break. I need a bit of a break, and one watch that gives me a lot of joy is I tell you what I really enjoy wearing. I loved my Zenith. The Zenith was great.
Arch, I got to be honest. Get rid of that Zenith. I just want to see you wearing a Rolex and Patek.
Rolex. I got to be honest with you. I'm looking at scaling down a bit, okay? I want to do less work, not more. Does that make...
Ooh, less work. Ooh. How are you going to afford the Patek?
Yeah, that's a good question there. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. It's tough, isn't it?
It's very hard, you know. A wise man once said, "It's hard. It's hard, Archie."
Yes.
But look, I'm thinking about getting a Bluesy. Thoughts?
Bluesy's a great watch. Why not?
Because a lot of people are saying that you don't want to be an old man. That's what the old men wear, Arch. But I really like it. You know this?
Mm.
I'm 30. Can I pull off a Bluesy? I've already spoken to Jake the Uppie about this. He thinks I can, but I need a pontiff's advice.
Holy shit. Amazing stuff. The Bluesy.
Tell me, Arch. Give me a reverse soul reading of what a typical Bluesy wearer would be. Give me a character profile here, Arch. Come on.
You know, I got to tell you something. This is interesting because I really yearned. I had some really tragedy. I had a burglary, which I kind of still feel really shit about. And the only thing I really wanted was a Bluesy. It's the only thing I really wanted.
So go on, Arch. Tell me, what's a stereotypical Bluesy looking like?
Stereotypical Bluesy. Look, normally it's funny they say you've got to be over 40 to wear a two-tone. What do you think?
I don't think so. I think that stereotype's changing.
Watch Lounge. What do you think? Over 40 for a Bluesy? What's your experience?
I don't think so. I really don't think so. Like I noticed like when I was at LV, like a lot of guys even under like 30 were wearing two tones.
Yeah.
So I can pull it off then, Arch. Tell me.
Yeah, I think so. What do you think?
I think so. I want to see it shine, Arch. I want to see it shine. It's the perfect one and done, that watch. You know this?
Yep. It's I gotta tell you something. I really loved my Bluesy, but I think I might get rid of mine, to be honest with you.
Why is that, Arch?
I think it's a bit too flashy. You know what I mean? Do you really? It's kind of a little bit out there. That's the only problem with it.
Let me tell you one thing, Arch. You need to keep the Bluesy on the wrist. So when you go over to Asia, you get all of the little, the lovely ladies coming over going, "Oh, I love your Rolex." You need it, Arch. Yes. Come on.
HR, which one would you get? Would you get the 40 mil like Archie has, or would you get the updated 41?
I'll be honest. I've never tried a 40 or a 41 on. I'm a bit ignorant when it comes to subs. But I'm hearing good things about the 41. But I don't really know the difference that well.
There definitely is. Like I have a 7.5-inch wrist, and I do feel like the 41 are on my wrist than the 40.
Say that again.
No, I was saying it definitely does. Like I have the 7.5-inch wrist, so like I feel like the 41 definitely wears a little bit better than the 40.
Okay. So
I got to tell you something.
41.
I don't think it really matters which one. You know, the thing is that the 40 is a bit cheaper, and it has the beautiful gold font. The 41 has got the bigger clasp. That's the only thing, the bigger clasp. And, you know, I think in your case, that would be perfect for you because let's face it, you got a Datejust, you got an Explorer 2. You need a diver, a Rolex diver in there.
This is what's missing. I need a 3-piece Hunger Buster meal deal. And at the moment, I'm just at a lonely 2-piece, Arch. But I'm swaying up, Arch. Do I get the black sub date or do I go for the bluesy? And I can't get past that. You know this, bud? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I'm looking for some input, guys. What should I get?
I got to tell you, man, seriously, you're very fortunate. You got some beautiful watches. Would you ever get a Speedmaster in that collection?
Arch, no, you're going to chastise me for this, but I do not want
like
anything.
photographs?
I don't. No, I don't want anything fucking manual wind.
Okay.
I don't want to have to get up and wind my watch. I want to get up, you know, put my shirt on, put the Rolex on, and jump in a Skoda Kodiaq and pop it in sport and get to work. I don't want to have to fart around with manual winding, Arch.
I see what you're saying. That's a fair point there.
Try and convince me why manual watch is a good idea. Why I'd fall in love with it, Arch.
You know, I got to tell you, I really love manual watches without a date because when you got a collection, you don't always have to set the date. So you've got 2 now, right? So you can alternate between them and keep them fully charged.
That's right.
But when you've got more than that, it becomes a bastard to keep them charged.
I agree.
And I got to be totally honest with you. How many of these watches do you want to have at a time?
For me, I think it's a max 4. I think when I come into money, Arch, I'll probably sell off my collection and buy a 41 day date and a black sub, and I'll call it a day. And I'm out the game, Arch.
You're out of the game.
I'm out the game. That's all I need. One everyday beta and one Fike-off piece.
Yeah. Anyhow, I got to tell you guys, the Bluesy is a great piece to own. It's a magnificent piece. Blue Shirt Buddha had it. He sold his 2. He had an Explorer.
Rest in peace, Bruce.
Yeah, he was a lovely guy.
He was a nice guy.
Peaceful guy. Very peaceful guy. And I got to tell you, it's it's something that I think you got to work out yourself how many to get, how many watches to have, how many to get. You got to work this stuff out yourself. And
it's expensive.
Yes.
No hobbies are cheap, though.
No hobbies are cheap.
What are you buying next? Tell me, big boy. What's next on the collection?
I'm not looking at buying anything at the moment. Look, I tell you honestly, I was hoping to get a Panerai, but I think it's better I actually look at maybe. I kind of, you know, I think you build up too many, and then I want to get rid of some. That's what I'd like to do.
Have you thought of selling up and paying your mortgage?
Yeah, that could be a good idea. What do you think?
I think so. How much left have you got on your mortgage? Don't say if it's personal. Have you got a lot left? Over 100,000 GBP or less?
About 100,000 GBP.
Fuck me dead.
Was that a lot?
So you could sell your collection and sell it off and write that debt off. What do you think, Arch?
That could be a good idea, but why don't we do that? You know, the problem is I've bought brands that aren't easy to get out of now.
That's the issue, Arch. That's the issue. Sell up. You know, we need to be more like Jake the Uppie. You know, get $1 million pound mortgages. You know this?
Yeah, he's only a young guy, but you got to remember he's young and he's bought an inner city apartment.
He's young, balling. He hasn't got time to come on these streams anymore, Arch. He's out there getting money, buying day dates, buying Kermits. He's doing really well in life. I've got a lot of time for Jakey Poo.
Oh, he's doing very well. Extremely well. I'll show you what I do like. You know what I reckon could be a one and done.
Show me, Arch.
Leave the brand. I show you something. Leave the brand. Look at this.
This better not be a Zenith or a Tudor.
Look at this.
Oh no.
Seamaster 300 lollipop dial. Now you
Oh.
mentioned Bluesy, right? But Bluesy might be a little bit over the top with the yellow gold.
Okay.
What about this? It's steel.
You know what? I don't like the faux patina. That bugs me, Arch. I
Yeah.
think, Arch, if anything, I'd get the Omega Seamaster 300 Professional. Black, black, black. That's one and
Yes.
done. Job done.
Yes.
But Arch, as well, I quite like the Planet Ocean. But no one really seems to like that.
What about the Explorer 1? Is the one you're done.
Yeah, very true. Very true. Or what about the Omega Proploff?
No, it's not really a do-it-all watch, though. You know,
Oh.
What do you think?
I think it's pretty damn cool.
mm-hmm.
I got to tell you, this Omega, I think, is a beautiful watch. Wouldn't that be a great piece to have? That's all you need. A beautiful Omega. Look at that
Arch,
beautiful.
I've got to
Yes.
be honest with you. I think this lacks soul. It's quite boring. This is like vanilla ice cream. Do you want vanilla ice cream every day? I personally, I wouldn't.
You know, the beautiful thing about vanilla ice cream is you can add dressing to it, can't you?
So what would dressing be like this on this? What, changing the strap?
Like you could add caramel to it, can't you? This is the whole thing with it, is that it is such a cool watch to have there. I mean, let's be totally honest here. Let's be totally honest there. If you go for Omega, let's have a look here. Let's just call this up here. Sorry, let's have a look. If you go in the Seamasters themselves there's some... Let's have a look here. In the Seamasters
I personally
themselves...
like the denim dial.
The Aquaterra. Look at the Aquaterra. Look at this. You could easily whack one of these. Look at this blue. The Tokyo. Have you seen this new Tokyo edition?
But I think these are just wannabe day dates, Arch. I think they're quite boring. What do you think?
I think it's quite lovely. Here we got a super chat from CB. Thank you, CB. $5. Archie, how many is enough? The most? The answer is 1. My goal is not to exceed 100. Not to exceed 100. That's a fair point there. More than 100. 100 fucking watches. That's a lot of watches.
Yeah.
It's
Arch, pull up the Seamaster 300 Professional, big boy.
Seamaster.
The black, the black
There we
one.
go.
Got a lot of time for that watch. Look at that. It's beautiful. Top left.
Yes. What about the No Time to Die edition? What I can't understand is why is it so much more?
I don't know. For me, Arch is cringy. These collaborations with films. I want the streamline model. I want the classic. You know, it's like on my Skoda Kodiaq Arch. It's like putting flame decals on it. Just keep it the classic car, Arch. Keep it the classic watch model. You know this, bud?
Yes. We've got my good friend, loyal good friend here, Mr. Goldberg. How are
What's
you,
up, Mark?
Mr. Goldberg?
Gentlemen,
Marquee.
Gentlemen, and I
Gentlemen.
use these terms loosely.
How are you, my friend?
Sammy, Chris, Archibald, I am well.
What's up?
I hear that the circumcision went quite well yesterday. Are you sore today? How do you feel?
Yeah. It's with it, you know, things are tough. Things are tough. You do silly things and things are tough, but hey, it's
hard, Arch. It's
what
hard.
doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
You know what? I thought of something that will give you like permanent dispensation for anything you say. Are you ready?
Yes.
You're disabled. You can't help it. You've got Tourette's.
Okay, thank you, Marky. Marky, I got to tell you something. When things best watch to wear when things go bad, what do you wear, Marky?
Rolex. When things go bad, I'd strap on a gold Rolex. You need your heavy hitter.
Heavy hitter.
You're a heavy hitter, but it's got to be robust because you know you're going to be punching walls. You're going to be sweating with stress, so you don't want to wear the Patek. You'll get the band all like a gummy worm.
No G-Shock?
A gummy worm.
Yeah, that's
interesting.
That's what leather turns into like chewing gum when it's hot and humid and nasty, and then it gets stinky. That's why I don't like leather. Plus, you know, what's the point of owning a watch that you can't like take a shower in? Let's be honest.
And you need to be able to do the dishes.
Well, also depending on who's cleaning up after him.
Yes. Yes. Good point.
So bluesy. You'd wear a bluesy when times get tough.
You'd wear a bluesy.
Well, that's what
blue
you got.
shirt Buddha style.
The blue shirt Buddha. Long may he wave. He used to yell at me anytime I talked about selling a Rolex, he would go crazy. Don't sell Rolex.
Is that right?
Yeah. He told me never sell Rolex. Like I thought about never sell Rolex. That's what he always said. Never.
Never sell Rolex.
Exactly.
Never sell Rolex.
That was his point of view. And I of course anybody who's in this game has sold watches. You can't help it. You got to recycle the money. But he scared me, and I haven't sold a watch in a long time now. Not since he passed.
Fair point.
So I was going to jump off. I've got to get ready for the cheese rolling. See you later.
Hey!
There you go.
There we go.
Marky, we got Machine Gun Chris here.
We do have.
He's actually moving back from New York to Carolina. Is that right, Chris?
South Carolina, yes.
That's where everybody's going from. New York is emptying out into South Carolina.
Going back home. Back to my people, I guess you could say.
It's like a Lifetime movie. You're gonna like fall in love with your high school sweetheart. You know, get married, give up dentistry, eventually get some tattoos.
I doubt that. She's married.
I got to tell you, it's
But in the movie,
sorry, what did you say then, Chris? Your childhood sweetheart is what?
She's married. Yeah.
Yes, but in the movie, Chris, her husband is alcoholic and beating her, and she's going to show up at your house just a couple of blocks away in the middle of the night, just asking for a couch to sleep on, and things go for. Didn't you see that movie with Julia Roberts? Well, I can tell you how this ends. Just saying.
It's I got to tell you something. Marky.
That's me.
If things went bad for you, what watches would you get rid of first?
Ooh. Well, I own a very extensive collection of shitters.
Yes.
Like I probably have, oh my God, this is so embarrassing. But because I didn't listen to you when you said buy mid-tier garbage and then you'll lose money. But I probably have easily $10,000 worth of watches worth like, you know, anywhere from, no, God, it's more. I'm sure I own $15,000 or $20,000 worth of garbage. So I probably try and sell that first.
Is the garbage easy to sell?
You know, it probably isn't so difficult on eBay. You know, you're
Yeah.
talking about things like Seiko and what else do I have that I put into that category? I got a bunch of Seikos. I have a bunch of micro brands, and the guys who
Yes.
follow the micro brands, they really like them, and they tend to snap.
You know, micro brands themselves there, are they that bad? How do you feel on micro brands?
Listen, you can get a shocking amount of quality on a micro brand for stupid low money. And I think that that's because the manufacturing standards, the machines, the tools, the dies that they have in China are so good now.
Yes.
Like if they can produce a super clone Rolex for $600, which you know probably cost them really 75 to make, then if you're a micro brand, you go to China, you source your different parts, assemble it all together, and you can put together a super nice watch and sell it for $300 or $400, and a lot of these guys do.
Yes.
So the micro brands are increasingly finished well. They're robust. They're good for 100 or 200 meters of water resistance. They got screw down crowns. They have sapphire. They have like amazing amounts of lume, Zelos, and you know, just there's a host of these brands. And but it's a little bit of a rabbit hole that you jump down when you start buying these damn things, because then you really always feel like, well, why aren't I wearing a Rolex? So
Yes.
then you quit
Tell
wearing.
me this. In your case there,
Yeah.
do you have a budget for shitter stuff and Rolex stuff? How do you differentiate the two?
Well, let me ask you a question before I answer that. When you sit down at a buffet, how do you know you're ready to leave?
You know, buffets are not a great way to eat.
No,
you know
they're
that
you know
that concept is pretty terrible.
Remember the Sukhumvit Hotel with that gorgeous, buffet and the crab claws that you were sucking down?
Yes.
Be a nice buffet, but regardless, good buffet, mediocre buffet. How do you know you're ready to leave the buffet?
Once you get the itis, right?
What's that, Chris?
Once you get the itis, right?
The itis?
Yeah, like once you get tired from eating too much.
The diabetes, when the diabetes
Basically.
gets you leave the buffet when you're feeling ill and vaguely guilty. And that's when you know you've exceeded your watch budget. Just when you feel sick at what you've done, and you decide you have to stop. Nick Miller says you leave the buffet once you're nauseous, and that's exactly right. And that's when you stop buying watches. There's no budget. There's just foolishness. That's all.
Tell me this: buffets themselves, there. Would you go to buffets yourself, or you?
Hell yeah, of course. I mean,
Yes.
Chris, have you ever been, Chris? Do they have a Golden Corral near you in buttfuck?
Not New York
Carolina?
City, but I have been to one, yes, back home, like where I'm moving. And
Of
we
course.
actually have a lot of seafood buffets as well.
Is that right? Well, I like me a buffet. I'm a good Midwestern boy. You got your honey roasted pork, your yeast rolls, your meatloaf, your salad bar, your spaghetti, your pizza, your fried chicken wings.
Hey, Lolex has got a comment here. I've never walked away from a buffet thinking it was a good idea.
I never owned a shitter for more than a week and thought that it was a smart buy. It's very similar. It's very similar. I mean, Patrick is calling the Golden Corral the Golden Hog Trough. And what's really funny about that is my nickname for that place is the Trough. And it's where you just go to tank up,
Yes. Tell me this, Marky. What is going on there in America there itself there? Money's getting tighter. Economy's turning a little bit.
We have the best economy in the whole G7. So our economy is the technicalities of our economy are really good, the best in the whole G7. But there is, and our stock market is insanely high. So the expansion of our economy has been actually very good coming out of COVID, but the sectors that seem to be growing the fastest are the lowest paying jobs. So that's a concern, for a lot of Americans. And then of course, inflation is affecting everybody. And I swear the inflation, I feel like the corporations are just jumping on inflation pie. They want their piece of the inflation pie,
Yes.
So I feel like they're jacking up prices more than they need to. So it is a concern. We have a solid economy, but consumer confidence really, really needs to come up. We need lower gas prices and a few other things to change.
Yeah, I was gonna say I remember getting like bacon for like $3-4 for a pack, and now I got one the other day. It's like $8.
What was it?
Pack of bacon.
What'd you buy?
Bacon.
Bacon. Yeah, I buy. It's interesting because you can actually, I think, sort of use bacon as kind of like the arbiter of where pricing is. And I get bacon at Sam's Club, which is like Costco, and I get.
You don't like smoked bacon? See, I always thought you'd be the sort of guy who goes for gourmet bacon.
Nah, I just like plain old regular everyday, bacon. Satan's Kitten doesn't like anything weird about bacon, just standard bacon.
Yes.
But Chris, I think it's like $11 for 2 big packages. It's like, I don't know, it's like 2 or 3 pounds for $12. It's a pretty good price.
Yeah.
But you got to shop. Like when I went into the
shop at Whole Foods. I thought you shop at Whole Foods, Mark.
No, I call that place Whole Paycheck. That's repulsive money. It's like a fucking museum when you go in there. They'll have like a spotlight on a single pair, like it's a work of art, and they don't want to part with it. Super chat.
Golf Guy says the US is more expensive than the UK now.
Maybe.
I can see that.
Haven't been.
That
Our
can
taxes
be the
are
case.
We got a lower tax rate than they do, though. But they have the NHS. Super chat.
We got a super chat. CB $10. Every time I fight up and make a bad business decision, I open the shitter drawer and wear the worst shitter I can find for 1 month to remind me what I will have to get used to if I fight up often.
Oh my God, if only that worked. What happens is I wear one of those and then I start like really liking it, and then I forget to wear something good. I'm like an idiot for loom. If the damn thing has amazing loom, I'm in love with it, no matter how awful it is. Oh my God, I did such a stupid thing. I bought this watch from Mark at Long Island Watch. It's a quartz date shitter, which I love. Okay, except for its loom is not good. So I am spending as much money as the watch cost me to send it to a guy who will re-loom the watch and like boof the power of the loom up by a big factor of who knows what. But I've actually doubled my cost of this shitter because it was like $200 for the watch and $200 for the loom. It's so stupid. But it's good to have money. All I can say.
It's very good to have money.
It is.
I got to tell you something. My good friend, we've got some announcements coming up. You don't want to hint anymore, Chrissy?
No, not yet. Like I said,
Okay.
it will be coming this week, and you'll get the first. You'll be the first person I announce it on.
So
here.
tell me this: how did you manage to get out of your apartment? Your lease on your apartment?
It was basically month to month, so I'm able to get out of it and then go back home. Like I said, like I have business opportunities, so I'm gonna take advantage of that, go back home, be around people I know. You know what I mean? Like my heart just wasn't or isn't in farm sales, so it's in watches.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Tell me this: as far as the it goes, their housing is a fraction of the price of New York. New York is ferocious.
Yeah.
What are you going to pay for an apartment in Carolina?
It's going to be about the same, believe it or not. Like murder.
What?
I don't want to say like where I'm moving. Well, a lot of people probably know where I'm moving already, but it's getting expensive because a lot of people, believe it or not, are moving from up north down to there because the housing prices are a lot cheaper, or were a lot cheaper now.
We got a super chat from SR Bell. Thank you, SR Bell. $5. AC, if Mark had a gerbil lodged up his ass, would you help him remove it or leave it in there because you don't hurt animals?
Would
You know
help
what?
her out?
That would never happen because Mark would never get himself into that situation in the first place.
Thank you.
And I can't think of anything.
Super chat. Ooh, it's a
I can't
nasty
think
one.
of.
It's even nastier than the last one.
Yeah, we'll just leave that one out. We're just gonna.
Oh, of course, you read mine. You read the SR Bell one.
Yeah.
About
Yeah.
rodents.
It's I gotta be totally honest with you there. You know what?
What?
I gotta be honest with you, Marky.
Are you really? Go ahead. Spit it out. Satan's Kitten's here if you want to ask him about bacon.
Yes. How's his? I want to ask Satan's kitten. How is that bear I bought him?
I love it. It's adorable. It has your picture right by it.
Thank you. You know, those are limited edition. You know?
Yeah, he
I
framed.
never seen another one of those.
You know your business card with a picture of you on the front and the back?
Yes.
So he's framed that and put it like right in that bear's little paws.
Ah, that's so cool, man.
You're right there with the wait.
Oh, look at that. That's so beautiful, man.
There's the little bear.
Look at that.
There's the
He's still
little-
got the tag on it. He keeps the tags on
Oh,
them.
that you can't rip the tag off, otherwise it's no longer collectible, right?
That's the best part.
Exactly. So how much in super chats for you to reveal yourself? I'd say like, good $500 ought to do it. You come on camera for $500.
I was thinking 1,000.
All right, 1,000.
No. I lied. A pink Birkin purse.
Well, here's the. Ooh, Archie, you got to send him the Birkin, and then he'll come on camera.
Send him the Birkin. Yes, sir.
We'll take that back.
It's I got to tell you that it's
We know you love the bear.
Tell me this: you guys are in. You're outside Chicago, Mark.
Correct.
What the fuck is happening? Why is everything getting so dear these days?
That's happening globally, isn't it? Everywhere. I follow guys in the Philippines, and they're screaming everything going up there too. I think it's global. I also think there's a certain amount of corporate greed going on here.
I really love these business cards, by the way.
Hey, thank you.
You're on our fridge too.
Oh God! You know what? Honest to God, Archibald Chesterfield III is everywhere I look, but yet I still manage to eat, even though you're on my fridge. I still manage.
Yes. I got to tell Marky.
Yes.
Marky,
Tell
me this.
You tell me.
He's also by my Cocoa Peruse.
All right, thank you.
The whole
bacon
situation with the rancher. You guys are still good friends, aren't you?
What situation? Is there a situation?
He didn't get the Mercedes. He's turning a little bit nasty after the Mercedes. He gave it back. He loved that car.
Well, he did. He just couldn't get a title. What if it got reported stolen? What if he got into an accident? He didn't even have a title to the. All he had was a bill of sale. So I think he reluctantly asked for his money back because the guy couldn't or wouldn't produce a title. Also, the guy made a mistake. If someone lets you wear their watch for a month, maybe you get sick of it, and then you're like, never mind, I don't want to pay for it. You just give it back. So the guy should have produced a title and sealed the deal. Anyway,
it's a tricky thing. I got to be honest with you. It's a very tricky thing.
Could it have been a salvage title? Kent suggests that it could have been a salvage title. You never know. You didn't have the title.
Yes.
But mostly he hates it when you tell him what to do.
I see.
Mostly it's that.
He hates that.
He does. He's had enough wives in his life without having another one. That's my theory.
Yeah.
Super chat. Oh dear.
SR Bell, $5. Mark, when you're railing your boyfriend from behind, you climax inside of. See, that's just nasty. Or finish.
But don't keep reading.
So
that's just nasty. And then you know what? I'm going to scroll back up and read that one about you. Hold on. The one that you skipped.
Yeah.
Should we read that one?
I don't do ass to mouth.
Can we not talk about this?
No, that's exactly. This is personal. I think SR Bell. You know, I'm trying. Today's not a great day for me. I've had continual knock. Everyone wants to have a knock at you, and you know.
We're okay. Keep going. Tough it out, Archie.
I'm the only one that gets to knock him.
Forge. Zane's getting.
You know, the funny thing is, you know, Marky, when we did the streams before,
Yes.
I'd be finishing up in 10 minutes time.
Well, I know, but you're starting later these days. Plus, you're going 7 days a week, twice a day.
Yeah.
Oh, look,
Yeah,
his
it's-
mother has texted me.
Yeah, I don't see how you do it every day.
Yeah. Well,
We're going.
there is fallout. You can make mistakes, you know, and the beautiful thing about mistakes is, Marky, is that they don't forgive you. Nobody forgives.
You keep, I don't know. Like I said, we've come up with solutions. We're going to get super chats for your ritual circumcision. Then you can become Jewish, and it's okay for you to hate on Jews because you're Jewish. Number one. Number two, you have Tourette's. As long as you can produce the medication and show it, then you're disabled, and you're actually entitled to say anything. Anything.
Yes.
I mean, that would actually even be a complete defense if you're called before the CCC again.
Exactly.
Sorry.
Exactly.
Couldn't be helped.
Did you like that Henrik character with the puppets? I went to school with him. He was on my stream.
Now, he wasn't the guy who was a member of the Oxley State High group who tried to...
No. He went to, because I went to two schools. I went to a working class school.
Mm-hmm.
Then I went to a upper middle class school.
Which was which?
He was from the upper middle class school.
Because
Very
the
big.
Oxley State High guy jumped out of a basement window.
Yeah. There were some nuts there. I tend to stay away from these groups now for my own sanity.
Well, let's be honest. You've been booted out of all of them. And I got booted out of the Oxley State High group for backing you up.
Exactly.
I joined, and we both got thrown out.
Marky, tell me this, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me this, Marky. Do you take expensive watches on any of your travels, or you like to wear beaters?
Oh, no. I have done one. And look, I have a weird anxiety about travel, and that is my anxiety is about being late, and I get real jittery if I think I'm going to be late. So my solution to flying and traveling with comfort is to leave for the airport ridiculously early, and then especially when I'm flying through Chicago, I just park myself in the United Club, and I eat and drink for an hour or two until my flight is ready to board. So I always go early. That's relevant because TSA here, the security service, they're not allowed to make you take off a watch. And once my James Cameron set off the
They can't take you. They don't get you to take it off.
They can't make you take it off. You can simply ask for a pat down instead. And I knew that asking for a pat down would add some time to the experience, but I had like 2 hours, and I didn't. And if I took the watch off in front of the entire lineup of people, I just thought it was dangerous. So I asked for a pat down, and this woman went nuts. She goes, "We have a refusal, male pat down. We have a refusal." And she stood me in a corner and made me wait for like 20 minutes until they brought out. They had to get a male to go over me, which is ironic.
20 minutes? You mean 20? Really? Honestly?
Yeah, I would say easily 15 minutes. Yeah, it was a long time. But I was.
Were you early for your flight?
No, yeah, I was hours early because I'm always hours early. So they bring out the most handsome guy. I mean, this guy, and he says to me, "I'll be using the back of my hands when I touch your personal area." And I felt like telling him, "Don't, do what you got to do, buddy." You know what? When I was done that, it was a very, very thorough pat down. And when we were done the pat down, I really thought I should tip. It was one of the felt like it was like, welcome to Bangkok. Anyway, so yes, I've traveled with watches, but I tuck them into my backpack when that goes through TSA Pre-check.
I got to tell you what I've found very handy to do. Let me tell you this, Mark.
Speaking of handies,
I always travel I tell you what I do. I always travel with my laptop. So they say laptops out.
Not here.
Oh,
Not
you.
I'm in the princess line. TSA pre-check. You don't take off your shoes. You don't take off your belts. You don't take out your laptops. They just basically give you the sniff test and send you on through.
So what I always carry, Marky, I'll show you. I always carry a spare pouch. I always carry one of these. So if I need to put the watch.
Is that a card? That looks like a Cartier.
No, it's just a generic eBay.
Okay.
Generic. So I put it on here, put it in here, and put it into one of my.
There you go.
My carry bags.
I've done that too.
Always carry a spare one of these. These are very useful.
I just throw it in the, but I've traveled with 2 and 3 Rolexes at a time. And then, sometimes you think like, shit, there's like $30,000 worth of watches in that backpack, so you keep an eye on it. But usually where I go through security here in the States anyway, like that bag is never really out of my sight. TSA pre-check in the US means you've gone in. Oh my God, it's a story. You have to go in for a physical interview with the Transportation Security Authority. They actually interview you. They look at your documents, your passport, your travel history. They ask you a bunch of questions. So I get there for my appointment, and I'm handing my passport, to the guy, and so I got my TSA appointment, and he goes, okay. He goes, you're on time, so I'm going to take you straight back. And he was behind bulletproof glass. He's wearing a sidearm. I mean, it's real, real serious looking stuff. Because there's
what watch was he wearing? Quickly, what watch was he wearing?
Into that. So okay, I'll just tell you straight. He was wearing a Seiko, he was wearing a Grand Seiko. Anyway, yeah. So he passes me back to another TSA agent behind the, in the fortress, who's giving me the, the 3rd degree, very, very professional, very stiff. When the original guy walks back into the office and he goes, excuse me, he says to his colleague, I got to talk to this guy. And I look up, I'm like, what? He goes, I just got to tell you, I love your videos. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He goes,
what?
He goes, I'm a watch collector. I watch your videos. And he holds up his wrist and he's got a Grand Seiko.
He loves your videos.
Yeah. The guy was a subscriber. The
holy fuck, Marky.
Yeah. So then when he leaves, the guy who had been real formal and kind of tough on me, he's now super relaxed. He goes, so what do you do for a living? He goes, I'm a dog trainer. And this guy who looks like, is like paramilitary. He goes, I got these 2 poodles. See, honest. So I have a nice chat. And I said, how long does it take to process this? He goes, click, you have it right now. So yeah. So I go through security very fast. And also too, I've trained dogs for not most, but a lot of the customs personnel, like the border patrol, like when you leave the country and come back in, and they go through your stuff and ask you hard questions. Well, I've trained dogs for like a bunch of them. So anyway, it's good to have friends is all I can say. Good to have friends.
Yes. That's
apparently NATO says that you were recognized at customs.
Arch was recognized as customs as well. Yeah. Hey, Fatso! Hey, did you clear duty? We got the lead! We've got the lead! The lead! Yeah, thank you, NATO. We've got ABC joining us. Hello, ABC.
Hello, Archie. Hello, Mark. Hello, Chris.
Hello.
Hey, look, you know something? Can I? Now I feel comfortable. Do you mind if I start drinking? Do you mind if I start a little bit of drinking? Because I have had a fuck day. Can I please drink?
Did it involve
Why are you asking permission?
Exactly.
Because Manchu would say, you don't drink that. You need a super chat to drink, Arch.
All right, let's have $5 for Archie to drink. Archie, you have to wait.
Mark, question for you. Is it true they can train dogs to recognize when people are about to have an epileptic seizure?
White wine or red, fuckers? White wine or red?
Who drinks wine? Why don't you have spirits? ABC, I think the answer to that is, yeah, in theory, yes, because people have chemical changes. Their sweat is going to smell different. So they're teaching the dog to scent and sense the tiny physiological changes that happen before a seizure. But
Wow.
it's called seizure alert dogs, but it's that dog has to be very highly bonded to the owner, and it's a really laborious kind of a training. So there's not too many trainers really qualified to do it, but yeah, they can do it.
You done anything like that before?
No. The dogs that I train, they come in for 2, 3, 4 weeks. I civilize them and I send them home. Service dog training, especially for real specialized stuff like that, could easily be 6 months to a year. And, I kind of like getting them in and out. All right, we've got a super chat for you to have you train.
From Frank the Tank, $10. Have a drink, Arch. The heavy stuff.
Well, that means something brown.
Hot chocolate?
No, see, I mean, I'll be honest with you. The spirits.
Chocolate.
See, I'd like to get one of my chipped glasses because I'm too stingy to throw these crystal glasses away. They got the very thin lip. You know, the lip is thin and it's chipped, but I still use them because
they make files where you can file the edge.
Yeah. So what I want to know is, do I get white? What? See, I think it's spirits.
What do you got?
Spirits is too fast. I'd like to drink a wine with you because Marky's a wine sort of guy.
Well, fine, but Frank the Tank is giving you $10. So what that means is 2 wines.
No, I'm going to drink the bottle.
Oh, well, that I think Frank would approve.
Red or white?
Well, you know, red is supposed to be much, much better for you. So drink the white. I was channeling, you know who I was channeling there, right?
Yeah.
My inner rancher.
What would you like me to drink? ABC, can you throw in for me?
Throw what?
A scotch or a wine? Tell me what I should drink.
You're asking the Muslim what you should drink.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Well, okay, ABC. If you found
that's like saying to the Hindu, what steak cut should I have?
The lamb.
Yeah. But I mean, come on, you're my friend. I don't give a fuck what religion anyone is. Okay.
Yes, we know, and I heard you might even convert.
Yes. We've got some super chats coming in.
Look at this.
Bob NYC. How is it possible you're laughing and having fun after your vile rant? You should be ashamed to show your face.
Well, I can answer that. Can I help out with that one?
Yes, please do.
Yeah, I was called in yesterday along with Marcelo. Now, Marcelo was extremely forgiving. And Marcelo and I agreed that the pontiff should be circumcised to atone for his sins. And in theory, he's agreed to it. So it's partly the fact that he's decided to convert to Judaism, number one. But number two, Bob, he's got Tourette's. It's actually a disability, and he can't control what he says. So it's not his fault. Right, Arch?
Thank you. We've got Cameron R, $20. Drink the red. And Madman says, have you... Sorry, Lou, I'm going to come back to Cameron. We're going to open the red when they've got Cameron there. Just very quickly, Madman, $20. Have you finished the Macallan yet? No, of course not. I'm savoring that. I got about a quarter. I'm going to go and get the wine. I'm going to get the glass. Can I get the glass? Can I get the glass?
Get the chipped one.
Wine on the shelf.
You know, Marcus Mandel says the problem with Archie is that he's so fucking cuddly, and that's the reality. It's hard to stay mad at him. I mean, I've been so mad at this man. That guy over there, that fat tuchus that you're looking at right there in the Farang uniform, has done some really awful things to me, and yet here I am. I just can't help but pinch his chubby little cheeks. Yeah, I love you. Love you too. All is forgiven.
Oh dear me.
ABC, Chris, am I lying? We can't help it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm always a supporter of Archie. He's the OD YouTuber, you know?
Can't be helped.
Well, the thing is that once you met him... Sorry, go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, ABC, he has maligned both of our tribes. He has maligned every son of Abraham ever born. And yet here we are loving him because it's Tourette's and he can't stop himself.
He can't, you're right. But the thing is, once you've met him in person, you realize he's completely different to his on-screen persona.
Well, he hasn't had the pleasure. Is he quiet, shy, retiring? Tell us the truth.
He wants to hear what you have to say. It's not all the one-way traffic you normally get on the streams. He does ask a lot of questions on streams. He's very inquisitive, so I don't think it's not as intense in real life. And it's just chewing the fat or shooting the shit, whatever you want to call it. It's all very good-natured, all in good spirits. Ugh, pardon the pun.
Good spirits. Yes, thank you.
So you have a fan, and you have a fan in ABC.
Hey, ABC, thank you. I
I
got to tell
think
you,
that was
man,
established a long time ago.
See, Assad,
He is.
as do I. Marcelo, I'm pretty sure he does too. Although I don't know why.
Let me drink a couple of these and I'll tell you some updates, some travel updates. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure. Let's just skip the next. Super.
Come on, SR Bell. I need Mark. Mark is my support person at the moment, but
I get such a kick out of SR Bell though. I mean, because when he's come on the program, he's been very funny and jovial.
ABC, I want to say thank you to you.
What for?
Yeah.
You've been a good friend of mine.
Well, it's I've kept your company quite a lot over the past 4 years. Probably more.
I mean, I've
than I care to
introduced you to
mention.
some unsavory people at times.
Oh wow!
But, I got to tell you, in all honesty, I don't hate anyone. You know this?
Yeah. I see.
Now, ABC, I want to say this to you, man. Where the
Tell me.
fuck can I stay in London cheap? Can I ask you that? Or is that an oxymoron?
Well, no, there are cheap places, but the cheapest places are hostels, and your stuff's not going to be safe there.
It's okay.
You can get like 30 quid a night at hostels.
Can't he sleep in Paddington Station?
30 quid
I don't think
a
your stuff's
night.
going to be safe there either.
They've got benches.
Oh, Godiva. You got Godiva chocolates.
Godiva.
Godiva.
You know who I had the best shared ice cream experience with? AC Morgan. In Hollywood, we went to that expensive chocolate shop. What's that expensive chocolate shop in Hollywood? You know that? What's it called?
Girardelli.
Hotel Chocolat.
Yeah, Girardello's.
Girardelli.
And we shared a sundae together. It was amazing.
You didn't
Look,
think
if you and Marcelo have kissed and made up, why can't you just stay in the house? You've got 3 weeks.
Jamie just refunded. Jamie just sent me a refund on my accommodation payment.
Okay, well, look.
I don't think I'm welcome there.
3 weeks is a long
I don't
time.
think he's saying to me, "Hey, Arch, you can stay for free now."
Well,
Mine?
are you saying he's Jewish?
No, I think he's saying you're not welcome. All I know is I was in the middle. I started the stream. That's why I was fumbling, because I actually got a refund. I thought, oh, someone wants a refund. No, someone sent me the money back, and it was Jamie.
Maybe that's because your money's no good. He wants to host you for free.
I don't think so. He hasn't said anything.
I offered you a kennel at absolutely no charge here at the farm.
So I got to be honest with you. I got to be totally honest with you. I'm not upset at anybody.
Really? Let's get the rancher on here, because we could fix that problem right now.
I don't know. I'm just send Jamie a thing. You refunded my money. Anything wrong? How does that sound?
Yeah.
Sarbell in fine form.
What should I say to Jamie? Can you ask me? What should I say to Jamie?
I can stay for free. What's the address? What's the code to the front door?
I just say to him, I appreciate that you've made it free now. Should I say that?
Yes, I appreciate your generosity.
Hello, you refunded my payment. Anything wrong?
No.
What do I say to him? What would you say, ABC?
Yeah, I think the way you phrased it is fine. Is there a problem? And get Tan to act as an intermediary if need be. He can be your
I particularly
intermediary.
enjoy the use of the word nougat.
I'll send that to Tan.
Super chats.
Okay, super chats. We've got a super chat. Let's just give Madman a bit of a love there because Madman is a good friend. Madman, have you finished the Macallan? No. Actually, I'll show you how much Macallan is left.
Actually, Mark, when you're not on the stream, SR
we
Bell's
go.
always asking Archie questions about Shaq.
Here we go. I got
Shaquille O'Neal.
quarter left.
Yeah.
Quarter left.
Whether he would, for X amount of money, do such and such things with him and to him.
I gotta be honest with you there. It's just how it is, man. I'm sorry. It's just how it is. Look, I understand. They don't want me there. That's okay. You can't blame them for that.
Who's they?
Jamie.
The one who's meant to be most offended isn't offended.
No, well, I was going to help Marcelo. I said to Marcelo, oh, Marky's left. Mark's left. Marky, thank you for coming on.
Maybe it's just dinner time.
Yeah, he's okay. I like Marky. Marky's very loyal to me, and I really do appreciate it.
Yes, Mark is very witty, and he's very well educated, actually.
Oh, no, he is. He's a great guy. Super chat here. We got a super chat from Bob NYC, $2. How dare you make a joke out of my... I am sorry, Bob. Bob, I've apologized profusely to... Where was... Just having a look. Let me find the super chat.
There's one about you should be ashamed of yourself or something like that.
Yeah. I didn't think I made a joke of that, did I? Did I make a fucking joke out of that? I can't find it. I'm trying to find it because... anyhow, I'm sorry if I offended you, Bob. I'm sorry, and I'm trying to... Oh, Mark's back. Thank God Marky's back.
Sorry about that.
Hello, Mark.
Hello.
We needed you.
Weirdness with my Wi-Fi here.
SR Bell, $5. Mark, what's your favorite Godiva chocolate filling? Caramel, chocolate,
Godiva.
nougat, or Simon?
You got to read that again. Come on.
Simon
Mark,
LeBron.
what is your favorite Godiva chocolate filling? Caramel, chocolate, nougat, or semen?
There we go. Notice how he hid the magic word at the end of the sentence so that you'd read the whole thing before you do it.
We got Neil, us, £1. Thank you, Neil, £1.
Simon.
I got to tell you something just very quickly there.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Just quickly there. I've been asked not to attend the watch event.
Now, why were you
Yeah, I heard that.
super chat? Why were you thrown out of the watch event?
Here we go. CB, $5. Not sure why you want to go to this third level grey market show in London anyhow. It is a tire kickers show. Thank you, CB. They've asked me not to attend, which is within their rights. They can certainly not want me to attend. That's okay.
Why don't you talk to Paul Thorpe and he'll have certain knees broken.
He's not answering my call at the moment.
Is that right?
Yes.
Well, you know what?
So, but look, anyhow, it's my own doing. You know what? They don't want me there. They don't want me there.
What have you
Jamie
done?
doesn't want me in the house. Okay.
All right.
I'm not sure if Jamie's giving me free accommodation or he doesn't want me there. He hasn't told me exactly what's going on.
I feel like it's discrimination against the Tourette's.
Yeah. So, who dropped off? Who dropped off?
Chris, we've lost Chris.
Chris.
Oh my God, I like Chris. Chris is the sensible white guy from the South. I need that. Hey, we need that demographic. Get it back.
I bet he looks better than
look,
us in shorts.
I gotta tell you seriously. Guys. It's a ABC. Should I go? Cancel? What should I do? Give me some advice, please.
Look, I think 3 weeks is a long time
3 weeks.
for you to atone, and I think I'm not saying all will be forgiven, but a lot will be forgiven in that time. So I think you should go
To London?
Yep.
Where can I stay low cost?
I think let's look to have you in the Big Brother house with a bit of political lobbying and a bit of schmoozing, a bit of persuasive.
I'm a little bit
persuasion.
disappointed Jamie didn't ring me first and say, look, Paul, I'm a bit disappointed, and I could have groveled.
Can we find him a bed and breakfast in Belgravia, perhaps?
Okay, Belgravia is the elite. It's kind of where a lot of the Russian billionaires live.
So funny story. I had a bad breakup right around 9/11, and so I wanted to get the hell out of the country. And
Is that anywhere as bad as my doctor, give me the flu breakup?
Yeah, a little bit. It was painful. So anyway,
he would have done anything for you. Sorry.
Yeah, it was a little bit like that. Anyway, bad breakup, and I want to go somewhere. And so what happens is I meet a guy on the internet who is very good looking and gay. And this is, back in, 9/11 days. What was that? 01, right? And he said, just as soon as you can get a flight, I'll reserve you a room at the family discount. So as soon as the airplane started flying again, nobody wanted to be on an airplane because everybody was afraid. So I got round trip to London for $300. And it was a bed and breakfast in Belgravia. ABC. It was right in the heart of it. Yeah.
Beautiful.
What's the train station right there? It's like, is that
Victoria?
I think it's Victoria Station. And I could walk from I could walk from Victoria Station to the hotel where I received numerous instances of room service for my accommodation. And the entire week at that hotel, because he got me this discount, I think it was $200. It was great. It was really nice. Good times.
Oh, that's a steal.
Had a good time in London. Anyway, maybe Paul Thorpe can get you in, but let's move on to this next super chat.
We got a super chat here. We got a super chat. I've got a super chat. I want to read this super chat. Firstly, CB, $5. Not sure why you want to go to this third level grey market show in London. Anyhow, it is a tire kickers show. I got CB, $5. Don't go. Save the money. Fake this losers show.
Fake it.
We got Neil, us, £5. Happy to see Arch and Mark tonight. I've been following you both for years, and now your voices are like listening to old friends.
I'm just glad that you're not disappointed, Neil. We're not that much fun in reality, in person. ABC, are we this much fun in person?
I've never met you. I haven't had the pleasure to meet you in person yet.
But you were, when Archie was on break, you were telling me that he's kind of boring in real life.
He's not boring. I think he's a lot more understated. He's not so in your face as he is on stream.
Is he a racist pig that everyone assumes him to be?
Well, that's the Tourette's. You have a disability. It's not your fault.
Look, you bought me 8 quid chips.
Yes.
Remember that? 8 quid chips.
I gotta tell you, that garden we sat in there, that was absolutely beautiful at the front of that hotel.
ABC, at the time he bought you the 8 quid chips, did he know that you were in fact Jewish?
I'm one removed. No, hold on, no. I'm 2 iterations removed from Judaism.
And I feel like how many iterations am I removed? Like, wouldn't it be the same from?
So okay, now are you do hardcore Jewish people consider you to not be Jewish because you eat pork, for example, and things like that?
So yeah, no, they consider me to be an apostate, I would assume, but it doesn't.
Apostate, yeah. So
Yeah.
not just a rebellious
Yeah, yeah.
or rebel.
No, I think it's considered apostasy. However, my DNA is 100% Jewish, so that's undeniable. But whether I'm a good Jew or a really bad Jew, that's a whole different matter. I'm a pretty bad Jew.
Yeah, I think being excommunicated from, in this case, a religion, I think if you go against the tenets of the faith, the non-negotiables, be it whatever faith, for example.
We don't have excommunication, and you do. It's called stoning.
No, stoning. No, that's something.
At least with Catholicism, they've got sins. You can confess your sins and be cleared.
Yeah, stoning is actually a punishment for adultery. So adultery is having sex outside of marriage.
Right.
And they'll say it's for
I'm not
women, but it's actually for men only.
Is that right? Well, listen, I don't know. I'm not a good religious person, but I strive to be a decent human being. There's that. So that's all I got. That's all I got. But I know in any form of highly organized religion like Judaism or in Islam, you have different sects, each of whom may believe that their own is the truer form of the faith.
Yeah,
we certainly have that in Judaism. And so they can be very judgmental of other branches of the same faith.
Oh, you get sectarianism in every faith, I believe.
Well, even amongst the highly practicing religious, in Judaism, you have the big branches, which is Reform, Conservative, and Orthodox. But then you've got Hasidism and a whole lot of other branches, each of whom thinks they're the one true faith. Anyway, I can't keep up with all that. I spend more time at a monastery these days than I do at a synagogue. But I respect religion and all forms of religious faith, and I think we have to be tolerant and of one another, don't we?
Look, for me, the bottom line is, if you respect me, I'll respect you 10 times back.
There we go.
Simple.
That is
doesn't matter what your lifestyle choices are, and other than that, if you respect me, I respect you back.
Esau and Isaac were brothers. I think it's a terrible shame, really, the separation in the Abrahamic people.
Well, I think people it's like, look, the troubles in Northern Ireland were more political than religious. It was, and I think this Middle East problem is not much different. It's more about people trying to make political and financial gains. And like L. Ron Hubbard, no, somebody said, if you want people to do anything for you, start a religion, do it in the name of religion or something like that.
He's actually, what he said was, if you want to make a fortune, start a religion. Archie, you've nice to stay in London.
Hey, Neil, us
Archie,
£2. Archie, I'm in London. You can stay with me.
There we go.
Sounds great.
Let's become Scientologists. And then we can all worship Xenu.
So whenever people try and expose that, they get harassed.
Because that's part of the religion. They call it fair gaming.
And was it suppressive person? That's their term. You're an SP.
Yeah, a suppressive person is anybody who speaks out against the Church of Scientology in any way.
Yes, that's right.
I don't know why. I
More
find it
wine.
fascinating.
Marky.
Are you done the bottle? Can't be done yet.
No, I'm having my second glass now. Okay.
Yeah, there we go. Chug, chug, chug.
It's okay. I'm just having a bit of wine. I think 2 glasses.
Have you had any breakfast? Because it's morning.
I
What
did. I
time
had
is-
some bacon. I had some eggs on toast. Eggs
Nice.
on toast.
What time is it there now?
It is 10 o'clock, 10 in the morning, sunshine.
You're getting an early start. An early ABC. I don't know if this is good for him.
Yeah, I don't think so. How did you have your eggs? Were they scrambled? Were they fried? boiled?
Fried one side, sunny side up.
Yeah,
Sunny
we've-
side up.
and on top of the toast, if I recall the way you take it.
I got to tell you there, I like nicely, lightly toasted white bread. I don't like this fucking brown bread, you know. It's got to be white.
Whole wheat. It's
You have
bad.
mighty white, mate. Do you have mighty white bread?
Alf Stewart. I'd like to live with Alf Stewart. Can I? You're a huge
little-
fan of
Just-
Home and Away, aren't you?
You need to come to the surf club where me and Isles will put you up.
That sounds so,
TW.
That
so
sounded an
real.
awful lot. Ishticom sounds like
Oh,
Ishticom.
Mark, this is some old Aussie soap that I don't think many Americans know, if at all. But you do know about all these actors who started off in that soap and then end up in Hollywood, like Heath Ledger, Guy Pearce.
Did you know? Did you know
Russell
Shane?
Crowe.
Shane in Home and Away. You know Shane. He was married
Yeah.
to Angel. His
Is he?
name
Melissa
is Dieter
George?
Brummer. Dieter Brummer, right?
Guy Pearce
No,
is great.
oh no, yeah. I thought you meant Shane in Neighbours, the one who.
No, Shane in Home and Away.
Okay, yeah. I remember him. He died.
Correct. Suicide.
Oh,
Suicide.
Hey, folks.
Hoffmeister, how are you? Hoffmeister.
I was having a rough day and heard such an uplifting panel.
Hey, you were having a rough day. Fuck me dead. I've had a rough day. You know what? You sent me a text yesterday on WhatsApp. You say, Arch, how the fuck do you get into this mess?
Yes. I'm always amazed by your ability to fight something up.
Mm.
mhm.
Is Tan still going? Is Tan still going to America?
Very cinematic lighting, Mark.
Thank you.
Digging it.
It's just the sundown. It's a western-facing window out there.
The golden hour.
Beautiful. How's my complexion? Super chat.
I got it. Okay, we got a super chat here. We got a super chat. We got a super chat. Big Tony, $3. Viperize, Archie. Flog the snakes. Flog? What does he mean?
Ooh.
So why the London trips? You're officially falling back from the London trip?
Okay,
Sorry,
now
a little
let's
out
just
of
be
the-
totally honest. I've drunken 3 bottles of half a bottle of wine. Let me tell you the truth. I've been asked not to attend the London Watch event.
Okay.
They didn't think it would be in keeping with the spirit of the event.
Okay.
It's being held at a synagogue.
Okay.
Right.
And they accused me of being pro-Palestine. Can you believe this? I said, hey, I fucked this up myself. I don't need to blame anyone else.
But wait, is the watch show anti-Palestine? I don't understand.
They just said my comments, and I anyhow, I was asked not to attend.
Okay.
And this morning, when I'm 10 minutes into the show and I'm a little bit edgy, Jamie sends me a refund for my accommodation.
Hmm.
What does that mean?
Means you got a clean break, right? You didn't have to pay for the flights, so you're not out of any money out of pocket.
No, but he's refunded the accommodation. What does that mean? I don't understand.
I would take it that you're no longer obligated to attend.
But doesn't
Or
mean
maybe
he's no
Jamie
longer
put him out for
welcome.
free because he realizes. I don't know. You tell me what's happened. Tell me what's
I
happened.
mean, Arch, just looking at this cleanly, would you feel comfortable going at this
Why?
point?
Me and Marcelo made up. We're friends.
Take the gloves off. Hit them hard, Arch. They don't want you. Hit them.
Me and Marcelo are friends. We're actually in the best period for months.
Right, but I think there's some other people in the house that might have an issue with it.
Who's that?
I don't know. I'm just asking here. I'm trying to provide some context.
Big Tony, $3. Show those spineless C graders who's boss.
So what are you out of pocket for this trip right now? Because Spencer and them paid for your flights, right?
Correct.
So that wasn't a cost. You
Yeah,
got
but
your
aren't
money
they
back
gonna
from
fuck-
Jamie.
Well, I've also had to book 2 nights before the house. That's been paid. I don't think that's refundable.
Doesn't that screw the guys who paid for the flights?
Well, they're the ones who uninvited him, so.
Ah, I see. Well, then screw them.
I've paid for 2 nights because the house wasn't open for a couple of days. So I'm getting there a few days earlier. So the question is, do I still go to London or do I not go?
Why would you go to London?
Because
Would
I've
you
already
rather
got a ticket I can't get a refund on.
You can't divert it to New York? Push it back to October?
Call
It's
the
not that
airline.
sort of ticket.
Call the
What would
airline.
you do?
Call the airline. Tell them there's been a death in the family and you need a refund, and then have them pay that direct to you.
I don't like to lie.
Since when?
Oh, stop it. Now you've gone off the rails.
Since when? Really? You don't like to lie? Where's your chair that you were supposed to
Yeah.
buy?
Oh, wait, he's sitting on it, the one he bought
doesn't like to
at
lie.
an auction.
Show us the new
I've
chair.
got another. Actually, I got the other chair there. The other chair's there. It's just not comfortable. Like it's not broken in like the other one.
Hasn't been farted in. All right. Big Tony demands an answer.
Big Tony, $3. Fuck Marcelo. He's your I'm not angry at Marcelo. I'm the one who fucked things up. Marcelo actually was pretty cool. His wife's got a sore back today. She's gone for acupuncture. I spoke to Marcelo this morning. He's cool. Marcelo's okay.
I told
He
you it
wanted me there because he'd make a lot of money.
wasn't your fault.
What do I do? What do I do? Do I go to London or not?
If I'm you, I don't. Personally.
What do you stay in Brisbane?
Yeah, I might take a break.
Mm-hmm.
But he's got a free
A
ticket.
little
See, that's the thing.
staycation.
It's bothering him that he has.
No.
he
I
doesn't like
can
race.
stay at home. It doesn't matter.
Isn't
Maybe it's
3
a good
weeks
time
long
to
enough to
regroup.
grovel?
Sorry,
Isn't 3 weeks long enough to redeem yourself?
I don't know.
I think his quickest way to
I've got
redemption
Narc on
maybe
here.
is
Hey,
saying
Narky
he's not
Poo.
going.
Narky Poo, I drank half a bottle of wine. I'm here, open for advice. Basically, Narky Poo, they asked me not to go to the London Watch event. They don't want me. They're not hosting me. And Jamie refunded.
You know why? You know why?
No idea.
Mental
Should I pull
job.
down the BQ Watches overlays too? Since they don't want you there, I don't think we should be advertising.
Now you've been involved in many scandals. You've been friends with P. Diddy and
Yes,
well, those guys.
Lots of crisis.
How do you
R.
handle
Kelly.
Yeah, how do you handle this crap?
Well, I'm just asking you.
Low
No,
profile.
wait, watch it.
Low
Half.
profile.
What do you do? Do you stay? Hey,
Well, first of all, he really fucked up that apology from the Brain Trust. So you don't leave it in
you're talking.
his hands.
What about Diddy's apology? When they showed the footage, see, this is what's happening. The higher up said, "Diddy, we've had enough of you. You're not protected anymore."
Or
Why are
did he
they
get too powerful?
Yeah, you're too powerful. Look, this is not. Hey, this is not coincidence. The higher ups said, "That's it. You're done."
So you're saying the horological gods are the ones who orchestrated this downfall of ArchieLuxury goes to London?
Look, I'm just saying. I'm saying.
There's a
I'm talking
bigger
about,
game at play here, is what you're saying.
I'm talking about Diddy's apology. What did you think of Diddy's apology? First of all,
It was about as sincere as
You see
Archie's.
Loose Tooth's comment. It said maybe now would be a good time to reach out and collab with O'Sheen.
yes.
Hey,
No,
life hands you lemons, Arch.
So, Hoff, what did you think of
So
Diddy's
life hands
apology?
you lemons.
So, they showed footage of him bashing his girlfriend, dragging her by the hair.
Yeah, it was absolutely disgusting.
Well, thank God,
Ouch.
Barry needed you.
We got Bear. We needed you.
there
The
was
troops.
there was a Catholic, Jew, Muslim, stuttering cunt in a bar, and Orthodox Serbian joins them.
Stuttering cunt. Nice.
Hello, Bear.
Hey guys, how are you?
Who's the stuttering cunt?
Well, what do you think?
Our Archie.
Who's the?
Am I screeching? What about the script? What about screeching?
No. The
Yeah, at
screech
least
is
his
from
mic's in
Chicago.
good shape. You should have heard him on the past couple shows.
Oh,
He's
hang
been
on,
trying to do
Hawk
his
is there
thing.
too. Fuck me,
Yes.
Dad.
I thought I was the
Hawk is-
Catholic.
Yeah, no, but he's here without OC's balls in his mouth. I can hear him clearly.
Well, he has to wash
Yeah,
up from the
he
Stones
sounds better
concert.
without.
Yeah, no.
Ortiz
I prefer you without
because-
OC's balls in your mouth.
Right.
This is why I love it here.
You're
The
speaking my language.
screecher is from Chicago. That's a different person. You're stuttering cunt. He's a screeching cunt.
No, we're going to get this straight. Yeah, you got to get this straight. All right,
Mhm.
all right. So let's get this straight. Jamie refunded you. Did I hear that right?
Right.
See, I think
Yes,
they're.
correct.
I
He
think they're
refunded
concerned-
the money. Okay.
I think they're concerned that they don't know how mental Jock going to handle himself.
Sorry.
Yeah,
See,
have
mental-
you spoken to Mental Jock, Arch? He seemed really upset about the whole situation.
And it's not Jewish either.
I
No,
spoke
but
to
he was
Mental
there.
Jock. He said everything was fine. He said it
No,
probably
no,
was-
no. That's mental Jock. That's why it's called mental.
When did Mental Jock say that things are not happy? When did he say this?
On other channels.
When?
That's what I heard. I've been told.
When
it's
was
not
this?
happy.
When?
Can't go by knock.
Play the clip.
No. All this is,
Narc,
When? I
Fuck
spoke
me,
to
Dad.
Mental Jock. He said this is going to work out better for you.
no,
Arch.
he's a dilly dally flip flopper.
I don't. buy
He's
it.
a dilly dally. He doesn't tell you what he really feels like. His true feelings. He'll tell you behind your back. Let's
I
put him.
thought that
Let's
was
ring him up.
JB.
Let's ring him up and put him on speaker.
Bear, I think I heard some stutter.
What did you
Let's
hear,
ring him up
Michael?
and put him on speaker.
I think Narc was stuttering there a little bit.
Yeah, he does sometimes.
Yeah.
Not lately though. He's
But
been
you know
improving.
when Narc has perfect enunciation, gets whole entire thoughts out, and can answer questions.
I'm
When
sorry.
he's going after JB.
Half when
That's
was
Narc's muse. That's his
No,
new
no.
muse.
JB has brought me and Mookie together.
It's very clear that Narc is taking SSRI, serotonin.
Is there
Hey,
anyone who's
I want to comment. I want to comment on this house thing, if you don't mind.
Sure.
The boys are doing what boys think is right. Okay,
Yeah.
like let's understand something.
When did they have this conversation? I never even was involved.
Well,
You
why
don't know
would
what
you
the
be
hell has
involved?
happened?
How the fuck are you gonna be involved? You fucking said stupidest shit that somebody can say. So shut the fuck up and listen.
Okay.
Bottom
Bear, quick
line
question.
is
Bear, quick question. When you heard what he said, what the fuck did you say to yourself?
how stupid is this guy?
Super chat.
See,
Big
I would
Tony
never,
A.
I would
Buck, why
never
were
even.
you angry with Marcelo that caused the bad remark?
It's the super chats.
Well, he had this. Archie had this fucking weird, illogical, not even normal dislike for Marcelo. It's almost like he fucking taunted himself. He fucking always would. But it had nothing to do with Marcelo's fucking being Jewish. That's the thing about Archie. When he hates indiscriminately. Regardless if you're fucking Serbian, Jew, Catholic, Muslim, it makes no fucking difference. He goes after you out of the anger, not because he fucking goes after you because of your creed or your beliefs or your faith or fucking whatever
Sounds like a Serbian.
See, Bear, let me ask you, right? You know him. You know he's not anti-Semitic.
Of course
But-
not.
He's a dickhead, as Aussies would say.
Yeah,
Right?
and listen,
The fuckwit.
Archie, if anyone understands Archie from the perspective of saying stupid shit when you're angry, it would be me. Yeah, he's a fuckface for sure.
Yeah.
I say stupid shit when I get angry. I'm sure there are some other people. Not everyone is fucking perfect. Now, there is level of stupid. This was beyond stupid, okay? But he knows, he recognized that. Fucking, what do you want from guy? He apologizes.
All right, let me
he
ask you,
acknowledges
Bear.
that-
You heard,
Ah.
you heard that. You said to Bunny, there goes a holiday. I'm in damage control. Did you say that?
Pardon me?
When you heard him say that, you're on holidays at the moment, right? Did you say to Bunny, a holiday's over?
I wouldn't call it holidays. I mean, actually, I was on holidays. I'm spending time with Bunny. We were traveling a little bit through Michigan, uh, and we're kind of like in a motion going from place. Okay, I guess I'm on a holidays. I'm traveling and I'm not working. Yes. So what did you? What's your question?
Did you say, there goes my fucking holidays with his damage control? Did you say that to yourself?
No. I felt bad because I'm not able to actually jump on and try to help in the right way. You know what? People that don't know Archie are going to judge Archie based on the clips, based on the short moments, based on something ridiculously stupid that he said. This
But
is a
that's what
guy
we're here.
who's
That's why we're here, Bear. We know he's a fucker. He's stupid. He says things. We're here for the train wreck. We're here for the gorilla slinging shit at us at the zoo.
yeah, because
Come on.
if he's perfect, he would be fucking Tim Masso and you would watch a fucking
They'll be
Kudinki.
on the watch colony watching them.
Right, that's boring. So basically, this is the bottom
Bear, what
line.
was
This
worse
is
news? This or the Denver Nuggets getting knocked out of the playoffs?
this was worse. I mean, I am Jokic fan. I'm not really Nuggets fan, to be honest with you. And Jokic was pretty
Does
good.
Archie have a 16-centimeter wrist circumference?
But I'm gonna say
Well,
this. You know, I'm gonna tell you this. My people, and Roma people were those that were with Jews in the same spot during those horrible times that we're discussing, right? And as far as I know, this is understanding this is a total slip of a tongue and anger moment. Obviously, Goldberg is fucking here. Uh, obviously, Marcelo was fucking here.
by the way,
Obviously,
Bear,
I am fucking
I
here.
got I did receive a very fast emergency phone call from the pontiff, and when he explained what had happened, I understood that he was calling that he broke the box on my emergency Jewishness. he broke the glass, and he called his pocket Jew, for the cloak of Judaism to fall over and protect him. And I couldn't say no.
Listen. I mean, Mark, we know this guy long enough,
I
man.
couldn't say no. He loves gay
To,
men.
to,
He loves gay Jewish men. He just got stupid, and
he
knew
has
about it.
those moments. We all know he has those moments. Hey, listen, there were insults in the past toward Muslims, toward
Yeah,
TAN, toward
towards
there was
you,
stuff
towards
that's
Serbians.
oh that's acceptable. See, hating Serbians and Russians
Well, that's
is
popular.
politically correct
Yeah.
at the moment, right? So
Well,
this is the way it goes. If we want to say all Russians should die painful death, that's basically approved by public media. So
super
at the
chat.
moment, that's acceptable, right?
Boys, I've got to go. I have.
All right, Mark, before you go, Mark, I just want to say, is it true? Archie
it?
reached out to you and said, can you please wear your kippah, your Jewish cap?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look
Yes.
at you knowing secret Jewish terminology. We're gonna have to terminate you, Narc, because you know too much.
But I'll let you go. I was going to say that. All right.
Frank
See you later,
the
Mark.
Tank, $5. Marcelo has been pressing Archie hot buttons since the Bangkok trip. Archie got angry and lashes out. So-called friends abandoned Arch without even talking.
I think. Thank you, Frank.
I'm going to say this. Okay, just want to comment on that. Don't assume that people abandon. Okay, people need time and people need space. Also, people do not want to be associated with what was said. We need to understand that. That's a completely normal reaction from the people. Nobody can defend undefendable. And nobody in a right mind can say what was said makes sense or is right or it should have happened or it's okay or it's no big deal. All that stands. But I know this fucking guy long enough. I had a normal personal conversations with him on numerous times. I can tell you he has a lot of fucking faults, but none of them include racism, anti-Semitism, homophobia, and any of those fucking things. The guy fucking, he's just fucking stupid sometimes. He says stupid shit out of anger. He sends a shock bomb, right? He throws the shock bomb because he wants an impact.
Yeah.
He wants to see a person that he's fighting with destroyed at that moment. And he uses whatever the angriest comment he can use at the moment. You have a super chat from Madman. Thank you,
Madman,
Madman.
$20. You have so many good friends who care about you, Arch. This is greater than all the money and watches in the world.
I would have to disagree on the money part. Let's be honest. Because if there is something he cares about, it is money. So he'll fucking not care about anything at all except money. So let's not bullshit that Archie's a saint or some kind of fucking amazing good guy or whatever. Archie is Archie. But fuck me dead, he is not anti-Semite.
All right.
That's absolutely
Can I just say
not the
something?
case.
And I know I'm going to get some pushback from this. This was said, supposedly said in private. I've said some disgusting things. Me and Tommy have said some disgusting things in private. Yes, Tommy has. Angelic. Right? I'm not blaming mental, but when you put someone on speaker, you say you're on speaker. You're on speaker. Because I've said something. I want to be cancelled 100 times over. You say you're on speaker, you're on live. You don't just that doesn't mean he shouldn't have said that. It's disgusting. But I've said disgusting things. This was said in
Yeah,
private. I want to
NATO
know.
is right.
Yeah.
NATO is right. Archie's anger causes trouble too often.
Yeah, he had a
Yeah,
Mike
so,
Tyson moment. He had a Mike Tyson moment when he bit his ear. That's
but
what I
guess
call it.
what? I have those moments too, so I can relate. I say stupid shit when I'm angry. Fuck me dead. It happens, okay?
Yeah,
Not all of us.
Angelic in private is a racist cunt. So's Tommy.
No. Come on now.
All right,
Come on.
maybe a
Don't
little
say
bit.
you're,
I'm
you're doing
trying.
your shtick now, but you're gonna say shit that someone is gonna interpret in the wrong
No,
way.
we
Come
throw
on.
them under the bus to deflect the hate towards Archie.
No, we don't do that. We don't do that.
We get,
We
hey,
don't do that. We don't.
no, all jokes aside, look, we know Archie's Archie. There's not a faux outrage. I wonder if Mental would be pissed off if it wasn't on live stream. I wonder if it was private, would he show the same outrage?
You know what? I honestly don't blame Mental for anything. I blame Archie for stupidity,
Yeah.
and that's pretty much it. That's where it ends. That's a stupid fucking comment he
I've
made.
always thought like Bear, the hatred he tries to project to Marcelo has always seemed like just performative in my opinion. Like it
a little
doesn't
bit of
come
shtick.
from the heart, and he runs out of
We
material.
got
and
a
it's like
super chat
grasping
here
at
from
straws.
GB 20 Mex. Having met AC3, he's a stand-up guy. Thank you, GB.
Yeah, everyone knows that. That's what I'm saying. Those guys, Archie, they're not abandoning you, Archie. You need
Basil's
to understand.
Diesel's $50. Arch, I believe you were saying something hurtful directly to Marcelo versus hating Jewish people, but words hurt deeply. What if you and Marcelo visit a Holocaust museum together? It may be a powerful way to fully grow and reflect from this experience.
You know what would happen if that happens? Marcelo will be gonzo streaming and Archie will be pissed off that Marcelo streaming, making all the money. And he's going to say more hurtful things.
Vicious circle.
I spoke with Marcelo and actually texted, communicated. How's that, Marcelo? And I had to say, Basil Bezos, you are truly a kind soul. The way you're
And
thinking,
$50, Bear, $50.
well,
Thank you.
$50 is definitely a nice gesture,
And
but
I
it's
have to
also.
say, he had a
Let
great
me finish
conversation with
my thought.
right.
He's a genuinely kind soul. Okay, you are the type of person that really wants to heal, and that's beautiful, man. I think in reality, time will heal this as well. And why I believe the time will heal this is because both of these people are good people. I love Marcelo, okay? And I know Marcelo actually did not take this as catastrophic as some people are hyping to be. Um, Even though it's definitely hurtful and it's definitely idiotic and it's a darkest moment, one of the darkest moments of a humankind history, right? Of human history. We know, I mean, you have to be total idiot to assume that this is coming from some kind of calculative thought and that Archie actually believes that. I could never be a friend with Archie if he carries those thoughts. We had a common friend, Simon, who is from UK. He was also the YouTuber, and who expressed some extreme right wing Nazi thoughts.
I
And
didn't know
Archie
you knew Simon
immediately,
Cowell.
right. And Archie immediately eliminated any type of communication with him, did not want to associate with him. Um, and ultimately, he was out of Archieverse for good. Also, this guy, this stupid fucking Slavic moron, knows that we Slavs were meant to be slaughtered just like Jewish people. As a matter of fact, his grandfather was prisoner of war, captured by Nazis. So if you really think that this guy would have and inside of him any type of thoughts and feelings like that, I would say honestly that that's ridiculous. That's not even logical. It's not a common sense. I do believe that some people are very upset. They have right to be upset. Let them go through the whole thought process. Let them evaluate things. Let them come to conclusion themselves. Um, and that's the best thing I can advise. Everyone has the right to be upset. Everyone has the right to question. Everyone has the right to boycott. Everyone has the right to abandon if they feel like that. Everyone has the right to say to be critical of this. That goes without the saying. But I have a right too. I have a right as a person who knows Archie a little better than many others to give my point of view and my perception of him. Okay, uh, so that's what I want to say in regards to this. For me, when he said that, I never even for a moment thought that this is his actual thought and that he approves of such a horrific crime against humanity. I only thought, man, he was so fucking angry and he fucked up big time.
All right,
That's
super
exactly
chat.
what my thought was.
CB.
We got a super chat
Well
here.
said, Bear. Well said.
We got a super chat there. We've got a super chat from CB, $20. There is not a single racist bone in Archie. If people doubt that, it is because they don't know him.
If
I agree,
if
I agree.
CB thought Archie's racist, he'll call him out.
Yeah. I'm laughing. Actually, I'm laughing at the comment that Dirk said. Maybe Arch and Marcelo can do a live stream together watching Schindler's List. And the reason I'm laughing is if you watch Seinfeld, there is
I
an
know. That's what I was
episode.
thinking. That's what I was
Yeah,
thinking of.
there was an episode where Jerry goes to cinema and the Schindler List is playing, but he takes opportunity because his parents are visiting to actually make out with the girl in a cinema while watching the Schindler's List. He's obviously
And you,
noticed by some Jewish friends, and basically he's highly criticized. Jerry Seinfeld is not anti-Semitic. I can assure you of that.
so you're not allowed. You're person non grata at the house. Is that what I gather?
Oh, here, I just added him, Arch. Sorry.
Yeah, there we go. Hello, how are you?
Actually, not that good. Mommy have a huge back pain. I took her here to the acupuncture to do for her treatment. That's why I'm outside now. I actually can talk. Listen,
No.
I already, me and Archie, we already discussed about this, and we left this behind us now. Also, there is a lot of noise with the London thing, and also some people told me also to a little bit step back and kind of let it go a little bit quiet. So kind of not so much meeting Archie all the time, to try to make it a little bit quiet. This is
But you decided to jump on the stream anyway. All right, go ahead.
and I decided to jump, and I'm going to
All
tell
right.
you also why. Because I also send a message to Bear, to Half, and for more people. This fucking Watch Nicholas is fucking dangerous and is a piece of shit. He is the reason that Archie also got had issues now with the London thing. Is because he's actually go to his right now, check his kind of he do this kind of coming soon stream, and he's playing this over and over and over again. This is not a fucking joke. It's like I'm going to do anything as possible to destroy somebody's life. That's what he's doing.
I'm gonna comment on that again.
Yeah.
Let everyone do what everyone feels. Honestly, Marcelo, we need to accept and understand that there are strong emotions regarding this. We just have to work out. We have to work toward resolving this peacefully and give it a time. Time will tell everything. Time is the best judge. And you know what? Archie apologized in person to you. Archie apologized publicly.
Of course.
Archie apologized, and that's all Archie can do at this moment.
Yes, but
And
here's the problem, Bear.
regards to that, please read this George
Bear, I'm sorry.
super chat.
George Varghese. George Varghese, $10. Archie, in the immortal words of Mahatma Gandhi, the weak never ask for forgiveness. Asking for forgiveness is an attribute of the strong.
Exactly. And Archie just needs to continue to ask for forgiveness. That's it.
So let me get this straight. Marcelo comes here to air his beef with fucking Watch Nicholas. Is that what you're trying to do here?
I come in here is because the issue that was between me and Archie is already was getting quiet. I also gave that yesterday that super chat to make this thing even quieter. But Watch Nicholas actually pumping this to levels that I'm getting messages like when you are in London, step away from Archie. Don't be around this surrounding because we don't want to be involved regarding what happened. And why is that? It's because the fucking cunt playing this over and over and over
Marcelo,
again.
you're a cunt too, mate. You're an opportunist cunt too. So get the fuck out of here, Marcelo. You do the same shit. You're a spineless fuck, right?
Well,
no,
you've been on
fuck
this
it,
stream stressing Archie too on Watch Nicholas streams.
No, you do the same shit, Marcelo. Marcelo, you do the same shit.
Marcelo about anything,
right? No, Marcelo does the same shit.
So do you.
Fake robbery,
like
same shit.
Fingers.
You talking to me now?
But don't try to defend the cunt, Narc. Don't try to defend the
you
fucking
do the
cunt.
same
That
shit,
cunt
Marcelo.
is
You do the same shit.
completely useless.
You're taking advantage of the situation here. I know how you think, Marcelo. You got no spine.
Of course you know how I think. Everybody know how I think. Thank you.
Get the fuck out of here.
Listen to him, Marcelo.
Hey, just calm down, Naki. It's better to have him on here than
Listen. I know why Narc is getting upset because there were times that Marcelo was opportunist. I mean, listen, I'm going to repeat this.
Right, but Bear, was Narc on Watch Nick's channel constantly, going over this all night last night? Or
yeah, but what did I say? Oh wait, was I also on the Archie show? I stuck up for Archie. I stuck up for Archie.
Listen, we all know that Narc is upset because he lost the keys from Marcelo. It was a big blow to his ego.
Yes.
Narc really wanted to be the main administrator of Marcelo's channel.
Yes. Now JB's taking my job.
And that's it. Marcelo, you know the reason now. That's fucking it. He will never forgive you for that.
He's spineless, Bear.
Yeah.
I just feel bad for Marcelo because he's trying to let it blow over, and I feel like the more he tries to help it blow over, the worse it kind of.
No, he looks at
I like Marcelo even when he was paid to attack me and Archie. I always thought he's kind of interesting and funny and cute.
And
I
determined. You got to give him that.
Oh, he never gives up. Of
Yeah.
course, Huff. I love that about him.
Me too.
But he is opportunist. He will never lie about that. He's a genuine opportunist, and why not? Why not?
Yeah.
Most of the
But
YouTubers.
you know what, Bear? There is opportunities and there is opportunity. You don't take advantage. You don't. How am I going to put it this way? You don't make money on suffer of others, and especially on completely trying to destroy somebody just to make a buck. You don't do that. I'm
Listen,
sorry.
Archie
There is how we
certainly
say borders. There is borders that you don't pass. You
Archie
know.
certainly deserves a bit of a kick in the ass, okay?
Yeah.
And certainly should not be given a green light and taken the position that this is no big deal. So this is why I'm going to repeat: the guys who decide to not share the house with him, or Nikki doing a show highlighting how bad this is and all that, I'm not going to say they're wrong. I'm sorry. I'm not going to say they're fucking wrong. I'm going to stand by Archie because I know Archie and I know what Archie's all about. But I'm not going to fucking give him a green light and say, hey, no big deal. What you said is fine. No.
Like I said before, I was on Watch Nicholas and Archie. I defended Archie. I think what he says is disgusting, but I didn't go after Archie. If Watch Nicholas or anyone else wants to do that, that's their prerogative. But to me, with me, I distinctly said I think Archie's it's Teflon Archie. He's gonna get over it, and it's up to people if they want to forgive him. But me, I'm a degenerate. I laugh at anything.
Yeah, I am with you there. I always been a big fan of the edgy jokes and everything. I'm not though laughing at what Archie said.
Right, because there was nothing funny about it. It wasn't
Right.
meant to be a joke.
No, it was
Yeah.
disgusting.
It was disgusting.
You know what I laughed about is the fact that he said it. Then I realized I was laughing and disgusted at the same time. That's Archie's Archie. He says things that he doesn't even know what he's fucking saying.
Right.
Many times.
Go and watch some of his
Many
clips.
times.
That's what I got into with Archie at first. I love this guy.
You do realize there's a large proportion of the viewers that watch Archie to make themselves feel better. To say, look at this fuck up. Look at this fuck up. My life is better than this fuck up. I mean, this is a guy that had fucking 3 marriages.
Yeah.
This is a guy that's broke after fucking all these years. He fucking, you know what's a good thing with this refund that Jamie sent you for the house? You can PayPal me now.
Hoff, let me ask you. You heard it. Do you think he's racist?
No. I think he's an equal opportunity asshole.
All right.
Yeah.
You spoke to
No, I
other
like
people,
that.
right? You spoke to other people. What's their take on it?
I haven't.
You haven't spoken to anyone.
No, I've been busy in the past couple of days, unfortunately.
What did your
The
wife
only
say?
people I texted was honestly Archie and Marcelo. Those are the only two people.
Your wife watches these streams, right? What did your wife say?
She's in the chat. She was in the chat.
She's in the chat. I caught her up on it. I mean, she was disappointed, but I don't think she thinks he meant it and it was something that's serious.
Yeah, but she's sort of immune to it. But she knows you're hanging around with Diddy and all those guys.
No,
Jay-Z.
she just has a very dark sense of humor, like myself, and that's why we're married.
All right, that's good. That's good. See, it's good that you're on here. Because there's other people who are too scared to come on. Where's JJ?
Well, I'm sure JJ
Well, that's
is
listen.
busy.
That's the people.
He's normally
everybody
not
does
around Saturday anyway, so.
Correct.
I don't
Listen,
know
I'm not gonna.
try to-
If anyone decides to leave as a result of this, I don't blame them, and Archie should not blame them either. It is what it is. Okay. Archie definitely recognizes and acknowledges. I mean, I know that from communication.
Look, I tell you one thing for sure: if Jamie wanted to be an absolute cunt, he would have cancelled, refunded my accommodation 2 days before I went on the plane.
True.
Or not even refunded and just said get fucked.
Yes.
No, Jamie could not be cunt on his worst day. Guys, these guys are very kind, nice,
Listen, when
gentle people.
I seen
Like
this.
let's just review the people there. We have Jamie. We have Thomas Burnett. We have what's his name from UK?
Oh, wait.
The Dodger. We
Oh
have
yeah, Sneaky
we
Snake.
have right. We have a. These people are not
You have
people who
Dodger and
are
his wife. You have me,
Yeah.
right.
Marcelo and Mommy. Yeah, you
These
have a
guys
Dodger.
are not the guys that are. They're not. They don't do well with controversy. With
Listen. I seen Jamie in the chat shortly after it happened, and everyone was jumping to a conclusion and saying, like, you guys got to give it a couple day or two to process. Like, everyone
right.
needs to relax, process, and then make a decision.
So is
Right.
Archie going? Yes or no? So is he going to London?
Going where?
Is the trip off or on?
As it stands now, I have no event to go to, and I have no accommodation in London.
But the trip's paid for.
I'm gonna give you
I have a ticket.
I'm gonna give you my opinion, Archie.
Yes, sir.
I don't blame you if you go. I don't blame you if you don't go. Honestly, if it's a very difficult for you to go now. I completely get that. Am I sad that you're not going? Yeah, because this was supposed to be awesome event for Archivers. So we all looked forward to banter in the house, to the live streams, to Gonzo streams. We all
Me and
looked
Narc
at
had a side bet how many hours he would last in there.
right. We were looking forward to potential, thing between Marcelo and Alexi Poo. We were looking. There was a lot of things that we were hoping to see.
We got a super chat from CB, $5. To have to kiss Marcelo's asshole is already a terrible punishment.
I don't feel like that about Marcelo.
No,
I
he
didn't
was,
feel like
Marcelo was on a stream the other day for 3 hours, and Archie didn't call him a cunt not once. I couldn't take it.
Listen, Marcelo's been a
Listen,
good guy
I don't think
Archie
Arch,
through this. He could have really dragged him over the coals and really held that.
Marcelo has proven over and over that he's a tough guy, man.
Yeah.
He's actually a tough guy. I remember when Marcelo was attacked by lineup of people on the
Austin Daniels
show.
I still watch that show every couple of months.
And he handled it like a champ, okay?
Yes.
I remember some of the funniest say and moment with Kelly in a thing.
Yeah, when he's going to shut the doors.
I loved when he got his lemon and he shared with the community. I loved when he told Timok to go fuck themselves. Listen, he has done a lot of interesting things. His visit to
Let's
Thailand.
not forget his GMT movie.
I tremendously enjoy when he pisses off Lux. I really fucking love when he pisses Lux off. I just love seeing Lux pissed off. It gives me certain pleasure.
And the
I
harder
enjoy
Lux
that.
tries, the harder he falls on his face when he's fucking with Marcelo.
So there's a lot of good about Marcelo, and at the end, he took this like a mensch. Okay, he is.
Marcelo's really like the road runner, right?
Fucking enough of this Marcelo crap. Archie, are you going to go? Yes or no?
Go where?
He doesn't have to.
London.
He doesn't have to make a decision now.
Why don't you think about it for a couple of days before you make a rash?
Do you want to go? Right. Do you want to go?
Look, the problem is, I've got to be totally honest with you. Does anyone want to see me in London? I don't think they do anymore.
There's people that still love you and want to see you.
Marcelo, could we organize some private meetups, me and you together?
I would
bring
love
more than
to,
60
but
bucks.
let me talk to Archie a second, guys. Let me talk. Personally, I would love to, but I'm getting all kind of messages in WhatsApp and mails, kind of not to do so. You understand? It's like it's getting. They say it's too early, it's too soon.
What do you want to do, Marcelo? Don't be a spineless fuck. What do you
I'm
want
not
to do?
spineless as fuck. I mean, I
You are
got a
spineless.
direct.
It's already been established.
Wait,
What do you want to do? What do
let
you
me
want
talk.
to do?
Let me talk.
No,
Let me talk.
don't say what others. What do you want to do?
No, let me talk. Let me talk. I got a direct phone call from D himself. This already explain a lot. Please don't push it, Narc.
What do you want to do? Not what they. What do you want to do?
No, this is the whole problem.
He's trying not to put D in a bad place, though. That's what he's saying.
I don't think we should put D in a bad
Yeah,
place. Through all this, D has been awesome guy,
Right.
nice guy, understanding guy. Let's give D complete
Then
respect.
fuck him. Stay here. Fuck him.
Yeah.
Fuck him. Is that what you can? Fuck him. This trip is nothing without you. Fuck him. Stay here. Withhold. They'll miss you. If you want to go. To me, I'll say fuck it.
Now, I'm not gonna say this because of Narc being a dick to Marcelo, because Narc is dick to Marcelo out of pure jealousy for being shunned on his show.
Yes.
I'm gonna say that I also don't understand this whole. I mean, if anyone is victim in this whole scenario, I don't like the word victim to begin, but let's use it because I don't know the better word. It is Marcelo. Why is victim being abused
I know. That's the sickest part.
and attacked? For fuck's sake, like fuck me dead, man.
For money, my friend, for money.
Well,
What do you mean for money? What does that mean?
Well, watch the show that coming that is planned for about 2 minutes from now. You're going to understand.
No, if what's Nicholas, if he's wrong, I'll tell him he's wrong.
I don't honestly. I don't want to call Nikki wrong. I don't want to call Nikki right. I think Nikki has a right to express his feelings and opinion. I'm not gonna criticize Nikki on it, but
It would be hypocritical too.
It's yeah, of course. There is a lot of attacking behind the scenes, and I can understand attacks behind the scenes on Archie. He earned that by his actions. But what the fuck did Marcelo do? Why is Marcelo being criticized or attacked or disrespected at all regarding this? If you dislike Marcelo from before for whatever reasons, fuck, it's okay, that's normal. But on this specific issue, why? There's no reason for that. Marcelo has a right to hold a grudge. Marcelo has a right to be angry. Marcelo has a right to forgive. Marcelo has the right to do whatever Marcelo wants to do. Him and Archie talked about this, okay? All people fucking think there's some kind of behind the scenes managing of this bullshit and controlling all this and everything. Guys, this is between Archie and Marcelo primarily.
Yes.
But what Archie said is disgusting. Marcelo didn't condemn Oseen when he said those anti-Semitic comments, because he doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah,
He's
he did
spineless.
condemn. He absolutely condemned. But he doesn't have to condemn it publicly for the points. He did condemn. I texted Marcelo when this happened, and we both condemned this. Correct, Marcelo?
Yes, and not only this, Archer called me in person and apologized for that. I accept the apologies. I don't need to. You know what? Yes, let's take advantage of this and make tons of money. Let's destroy Archie completely. Yeah, this is wonderful. Fuck that. Fuck that.
Your super chat.
Archibald.
Okay, let's have a look. I can't see the super chat. Can you see the super chat?
Yeah,
Maybe
it's from,
because I deleted the fucking thing because it's ridiculous. Okay, let's keep
Why
drinking.
couldn't you read it? She paid her money.
Well, you know what, Mark?
Archie,
Sometimes you pay the money, doesn't mean I read it. If it's ridiculous comment, I'm not going to read it.
oh, I don't agree with that, Archie. I don't think we should be starting censorship, especially not at this time. So
It was
please don't do
ridiculous
this
comment.
again.
It was ridiculous, Bear.
OG baby girl, write it in a chat and I'll read it regardless.
That's the way she feels. That's the way she feels, Arch.
You have to allow people to vent. You have to allow people to criticize. You have to allow people to express their opinion. That's the bottom line.
Agree.
And you can't tell people how to react or how they should react to certain things.
Correct.
I decide not to take advantage of this situation. That's it. Simple as that. I decide not to do so.
Marcelo decided not to cash in. He could have cashed in easily.
Without question.
He could have easily cashed in. Everyone, Knock, including you. You're saying he's a grub, he's a scoundrel, he's a this, he's a that. Marcelo could have cashed in easily. He decided not to.
Because I'll tell you why. He goes, what's my best approach? What's my best approach? Be the bigger man.
He made a choice. It doesn't matter the morality of it, Knock.
I'm analyzing his decision. I'm analyzing his decision. I'm not saying
it doesn't matter. The thing is, right?
At the end of the day,
He's just trying to get some JB material off.
Right? At the end of the day, it's just my opinion. I could be wrong, right? But Marcelo's looked at it. Yeah, I can milk this. Be the better man. Be the better man. Yes, yes, yes. Let's go for that approach. The better man approach. I get it. The better man approach. I got to give it to you, Marcelo. You're the better man.
I'm happy Marcelo decided to go with me. I really appreciate it. Frank the Tank, $5. Marcelo,
He agrees with me.
You have forgiven AC3. Why you have to be influenced by others between you and AC moving forward?
Exactly. I find it disingenuous because he says, I got handlers telling me what to say and what to do.
No, I think he's being respectful to the guy who's putting on the show that he's going out there to do.
Yes.
No, he's been...
He's just not trying to be explicit about it so that
CB agrees with me. CB agrees with me.
Decided it will cash in more in the long term. Well, that's...
You know what I hope it does for him.
And why is that? Okay, why is that bad? He wants.
I'm not saying it's bad. We're not saying
Wait,
it's bad.
Is it bad that Marcelo wants to be collaborating with Archie in the future?
No, it's a great decision, Bear. It's great. I would have done the same thing. If I'm advising Marcelo, if I was JB, I would have said, let's do this. Be the better man, forgive him, super chat, let's move on, and let's just watch the super chats come in. That's it.
Is that super chat, Bill?
No.
It's actually this key, this IKEA key with my crystal glass.
Nice.
Now, OG baby girl, either refund her.
Guys, we didn't even acknowledge arrival of the Doc BBW with the Foot in the Mouth Award of the month. And the award goes to none other but our lovely Pontiff Archibald Chesterfield III, so-called fuckface.
Thank you, Bear. Appreciate it.
Anyway,
Welcome,
I gotta go. See you later, boys.
Why do you need to go? Why do you need to go? What's so important, Narc?
It's a nice day here in Melbourne. I gotta take out my kids and the dog. My dog's looking at me saying, let's go for a walk. Let's go dog park.
Leave your girlfriend out of this.
Oh.
All right, buddy. I'll see you later.
Well, hey,
I'll see you on Watch Next about 2 a.m. Eastern.
We got Gunzap on. Gunzap, how are you?
Shit, Archie.
Actually, I'm being corrected by Durkee. This is Foot in the Mouth Award of the year, not month. Foot. That is, Dirk. When you write, you write.
Okay, it's all good.
I think it's worth pointing out, though, that somebody can put their foot in their mouth, and everybody does it from time to time. But their whole personality shouldn't be judged based on one or two of those sorts of statements. It has to be judged on the totality.
Right.
So I think we all know that he's not,
And their
that he's
actions
not
afterwards,
racist.
right?
Sure. I mean,
By the way, I heard that the next conspiracy show is going to be on my favorite YouTube channel, which is the Treehouse from our friend cousin Angelic. Do we know what is next conspiracy that's going to be covered?
well, I'm sort of the last person to ask, but my understanding is we're going to be talking about Oklahoma City.
Oh, okay, interesting.
I could stand corrected on that though. They might change the topic.
Was that
All
Hey,
right,
breaking
Archie.
news about the story with Dee and the London watch event, Arch?
Sorry, what was that?
When that stuff you told us where Dee asked to not come, it would be better for everyone. Was that breaking news?
When was that?
When you just told
No,
us?
the breaking news was on Treehouse, not on Archie's show.
No, the
Oh.
breaking news was that Jamie asked me. Jamie refunded my money. What does that mean, boys?
That means you can PayPal me now for my services.
It hasn't cleared because it was a bank transfer. I'm waiting for
All
it to
right,
come back.
I'll wait.
I'll wait. I don't know what the hell it means. You tell me what it means, Arch. What does
Very
it mean?
simple. What that means is they need a little bit of a distance from you at this time.
Jamie does need a distance.
Yes.
But he's the one who wanted all this. He wanted drama in the house. It was too boring otherwise.
No, this is no drama, Archie. Be
This is
very
a
smart and
disaster.
very humble, and do not even try to blame the guys for this decision.
Okay, I just move out then. Is that fair?
Absolutely. I want to say hello to Toyota Mo, the medium legend.
Arch, I'd have a conversation with Jamie pretty quickly. You'll know the tone of the conversation. And if it seems like they'd be more comfortable if you don't go, don't go.
Don't go to London or don't go to the house?
Or don't go to the house. If you still have the means and you want to go to London, then by all means. I don't think they've kicked you out the country yet.
Well, they
It's funny how
can't.
you
I've got a
said
British
yet.
citizen.
It's funny how you said
Still
yet
young.
there, Hoff. You said yet.
I'm joking.
Really? Okay.
We do have to acknowledge a new panelist, gentlemen. We have a guns up on our panel. Welcome, guns up.
He might have
Gunzap
fallen
is
back
muted.
asleep.
He's muted. I don't know why. Who muted Gunzap?
Maybe he's doing something.
There we go. He's unmuted. Muted. Gunzap, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
How do we fix this mess?
No, we
Hello.
don't fix fuck all, Archie. Stop using plural. You fix this mess.
Yeah, what do you got, a mouse in your pocket?
We have a super chat from a wonderful, wonderful guy, Bob, New York City.
Hello.
$10.
$10, Bob, New York City, $10. First of all, if there is a real conversation, can't be had with Narc on the stream. He's poison. Art said what he said, and stop
Hello.
making excuses for him. He's wrong. He's a grown man.
Amen.
Can't argue that.
Are you there?
Yep.
Super
Yes,
chat
we are
from
here.
Baby
OG,
girl, $2.
baby
Art,
girl.
I say go to the house and face the music.
Well,
he cannot,
that's the
go-
other part of that, unless you're disinvited.
No, you can't go to the house if they decided that they
Right.
don't want you. Like, come on, man.
And you can't
What
go
weird.
with the assumption that you'll just find another place in expensive London if you can't get in the house.
Super chat from one and only, the man I love and respect, CB. Thank you, CB. $10.
$10. He says $10. Archie, a couple of punters in the chat are assuming I don't like Marcelo because I'm jealous of his collection. I can assure you it is not the case.
Archie,
No,
I got a
nobody
question for
thinks
you.
that.
I got
Yes,
a question
Gunzap.
for you. So I was watching this stream where this drama happened, yeah?
Yeah.
And I saw this, this conversation with you on the mobile phone with some random guy with tattoos. I don't know who he is.
That's mental Jock.
Okay, so I saw that. And I heard you say some shit. and then the stream ended in a heartbeat. And I thought, is this staged? You know, I thought, is this just a stunt?
You know, I kind of thought the same, to be honest with you, Guns App, because I was watching the stream in the background, and then I seen it just end. And then when they opened the new stream,
Yeah, it's marketing. It's about as good marketing genius as TGV's blackout stunt.
I'd say it's even worse than that. I would say if this was a stunt, it's the dumbest stunt in the history of the stunts.
Yeah.
But the thing is since then, right? Because, you know, the funny thing is I've got family, great-great-grandparents that died in those ovens, you know, and I thought, shit, that's bad taste.
Terrible taste.
You know, and, you know, it was aimed at Marcelo, correct? And I saw Goldberg also as a representative of the Jewish community. He was so elegant. He said, hey, you know, whatever, people say stupid shit.
See, Goldberg comes very handy.
But I'll tell you what, for me, I was
the Goldberg comes very
enraged.
handy. He comes very handy because he represents gays and Jews. It's like a fucking double win. It's a double happiness.
I mean, tell me about it, Archie. Just a stupid mistake, or just anti-Semitism? What's
No, I'm not anti-Semitism at all. I mean, my family's had the troubles themselves there with that side of things. But you know, I honestly, this whole YouTube thing is just, there's too much pressure on it. There's too much.
So you weren't making a public statement. You thought you were talking one-on-one with a guy on a phone. You're just saying stupid shit to him because you're upset. You didn't expect the whole fucking world to see this.
Exactly. But it still doesn't make anything light of it. I was having... The thing is this, right? You know, you from these disasters here, we're constantly thrown more stuff to confrontate, have an argument, punching, boxing, all this stuff, fighting. You know what? I think maybe it's time to get out of the limelight there at times. You know?
I know you feel like that at the moment.
What about this guy? What about this guy then that set you up? And you know, you thought you were just having a one-on-one communication with another human being.
He's got his own problem.
Guns up. Do not say that guy set him up. He definitely did not set him up. This is 100% Archie's fault, and the guy is not to be blamed whatsoever.
He's got his own. He's got his own dramas. It's
probably enough said.
Yeah.
Look, the thing is this.
I think things that are said in private, you know, this is my opinion. Things that are said in private are said in private. That's what we used to back in the day be able to expect. That, you know, if we're having a one-on-one conversation with someone, it's just that, and you can say whatever fucking stupid shit you want. But
I think Jock was expecting Arch to just be blowing up on him because he was on Marcelo's stream.
Many times we did this on this side. Archie would call someone on the phone, and it's on a live stream. It's not been first, or it's not a setup. It's
There's zero chance
even,
he had any ill.
Archie shouldn't be saying shit like that even on the phone.
It's not Mendel Jock's fault, okay?
I'm here, by the way. I'm here. I'm that random guy, guns up, right? Here, the random guy. How many times have people done this as a shtick, calling someone on stream? Have you been away too long, guns up, to see that? I didn't know Arch was going to do that. I thought he was going to have a fight. Wait. Let me fucking speak. Let me speak. Let me finish. I fucking called him wanting Viper on me for being on Marcelo. I didn't know it was going to be that, and I'm the one who ended that stream. Luckily, I had keys, right? I didn't know it was going to get clipped. I didn't know it was going to happen, okay? Unfortunately, it did. Is what it is, all right? It's as simple as that. This random guy trying to fucking think you're having a private conversation, all this rubbish, okay? I'm not having it.
Yeah.
It's fucking 5 a.m, right? And I'm hearing this shit, okay?
Yeah.
He obviously knows he did wrong. He also knows he knows he did wrong. And by the way, Narc, you Mickey simp, go and fuck off. Okay? You as well, you little prick. The fact of the matter is, he's here, Art's trying to be good for you. Now he's probably running off to Nick, giving him content. So fuck him. Why you fucking let him on anyway? I don't understand. Fucking acting like he fucking wants to do good for you. The only people who want to do good for you are people on this panel right now, like fucking Bear and fucking all the other people right here right now, like Doc and everyone else. You fucking give that guy fucking room to breathe. I don't understand.
And by the way, Narc is on Watch Next channel right now.
Oh, what a fucking surprise. There you go. I didn't even look.
Yeah, and the
Fucking
only reason this got exploded is because of Nick, not because of you, Mento. Because you ended that.
I'm not saying that. I'm
You
not
actually
saying that. Look, it's
eliminated
unfortunate.
that.
It's unfortunate. Sorry?
You ended that stream.
Yes, I'm
He
the one who
ended,
ended it and then
yes.
deleted it straight away. I tried to delete it completely, but unfortunately,
No, you
someone
deleted.
obviously
You
found
deleted.
something. I know I did.
But
I
that
know I
guy
did.
actually, you deleted. But that guy actually was live recording that.
Or whatever it is. You know, look, at the end of the day, look, we all say stupid shit. Fuck me dead. I've said, but, you know, yeah, it's not for, yeah, what he said was really pretty bad. However, all you can do is move on from it. That's it. Nothing fucking else to say, man. But yes, it's unfortunate. But yeah, the thing is, obviously the snakes will come out the fucking pit right now, and it's damn his limitation at the end of the day, I think. Anyway, how's everybody? Good morning. I'm sorry I came in so abrupt.
Good morning, Joe.
How's it going there,
Even
Joe?
though you forgot me in the roundup.
Jock! Jock! Nice to see
Sorry,
you, Jock.
Man. Nice to see you too, Bill.
Bear, I understand you
What
you said
Archie,
about the. No, give me a sec. I understand what you said about the people have the right to impress they feeling emotion and regarding the. I respect that pretty much, but what Nicholas do is not kosher. It's completely not kosher.
Archie. Super chat.
Super chat, loose tooth, $10. Art, sassy OC's PR statement from yesterday is still available. The only thing I'm guilty of is poor taste and bad timing. Fuck the hate stream losers. On stream. Archie, sassy OCs. Who's okay? Sassy.
Art, Sassy OC's PR statement from yesterday is still
The only
available.
thing I'm guilty of is poor taste and bad timing. Fuck the hate streams, losers. On stream.
There you go.
I bet you Archie has no idea what he just read.
I don't think so.
I love you, Hoff.
Hey,
too,
no
Jock.
worries, Mental Jock. Mental Jock, tell
Yeah,
me
man.
this. What's happened in the house? Why is Jamie swiftly refunded my money? What should I
I
do?
don't know, man, because literally all this happens when I'm sleeping, like all this fucking stuff. In like 7 hours, I'm in bed. I wake up and something's going on. I would.
Is there any
he's
chance I could stay in your room?
What, with me and Magpie? Yeah, man. Yeah. Okay, I don't care. Everyone's welcome.
Yeah.
Do
I don't know what to
Like,
say,
look,
Mental
just-
Jock.
I think maybe look. I think let dust settle, and you know, there's still a good couple of weeks left until London. So maybe have a private conversation with Jamie. I don't know. I think that's your best bet. Just talk to him, chat together privately, and see what you can do if you want to go.
Spain, isn't he?
He's in Spain.
Yeah.
It's quite late. I think it's like 3 a.m. in Spain at the moment. So it's obviously the middle of the night.
So it'll take at least 4 or 5 phone calls before he answers, Arch.
Marcelo.
You probably need to let it ring about 10 times. Let it ring about 10 times.
Marcelo,
Yes.
what do you think about the whole thing?
Look, I already did my position yesterday.
I didn't see it, but quick summary.
Okay. So yesterday we talk, me and Archie, we talk in private. We settled down this quietly, and also in public. We said that I accept his apology because I know that he's not racist, and it just was a matter of a spike of anger that came out of nowhere. Very stupid, yes, but not intentionally. I understood that part. The issue that this got blown away out of proportions is because of is because of Watch Nicholas playing this over and over and over again, and that's why that's why, by the way, Archie was still was supposed to come to London. Maybe, you know, the whole thing that exploded of him not being allowed in the watch event is got because Watch Nicholas, not because of mental, not because of me, not, it's just because they pump this in out of proportions, making noise that even I cannot even meet Archie in a lunch outside of the event because of this bullshit. It got completely ridiculous just because of the way they pump this out. And this is not fair for Archie. This is not fair for me. This is not fair for
So
nobody.
you personally are not you take it in the context that it was rather than expanding it to all of the Jewish people and the people that died in the Holocaust. It's not directed to all Jewish people.
First of all, before you even say something, my grandma was a Holocaust and a concentration camp survivor. So be very careful how you refer to this.
No, but I'm confirming what you and so basically, as someone in the community that can extend forgiveness, you're really the person that can do that because it was directed at you. And
thank
so
you very
at the
much.
end of the
And
day,
this is exactly what I did. And this is exactly what I did. And the other people using this as in a very ugly and bad content. You know, I understand that YouTube there is a lot of vicious people, a lot of how we say opportunities to make money on YouTube. Hey, by the way, I also opportunities to make money on YouTube, but there is a limit in how you make money. You don't destroy somebody live just because of one spike of stupid 5-second conversation that he said, and he immediately apologized, and then Mental Jack completely erased the whole stream, you know, and it's not like, okay, let's erase it, finish and gone. Okay, we can say, okay, that was bad, bad on you, don't ever say this again, he apologized, and we move on. But to continue how we say hunting the guy because of that, this is completely ridiculous. And you know, the guy already apologized, for the fuck of God's sake, let it go.
So just to paraphrase you, I mean, really, to summarize this, you know, Archie may have not been aware of what serious shit he was actually saying, you know, out of ignorance and anger. And okay, he fucked up. But at the end of the day, it can't be generalized. You know, it's just, it really was a mistake. And Archie's not going to make that mistake again. That's for fucking sure. Like,
exactly. And even adding to that, just adding to that a little bit further, is that when Archie realized that Oshin was a little bit friendly with Nazis or something, he completely discommunicated himself with the guy. And he actually said things like that in the show. So we cannot be double, you know, you cannot say I hate Nazis and in the end saying, oh, I like what Nazis did. It doesn't make sense. It just came out of a spike, very stupid, bad language that came out of nowhere, and Archie understand that. We're trying to fix this. It was supposed to get fixed a bit faster and better, but things getting. Come on, I cannot meet Archie in London because of this bullshit. Just because of this fucking cunt want to make content and money out of it. Come on, guys. What the fuck?
well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. It was
Super
directed
chat,
at you.
Archibald, Ron the Luxury, please.
Super chat, Ron the Actuary, $5. Tremendous respect for Marcelo and how he handled this.
Can I respond to Dirky, please? Can I respond to Dirk Diggler, my man, Dirk Diggler? Now, all of a sudden, Marcelo is having some backbone. Actually, I was referring earlier to Marcelo having a backbone the first time. And I'm going to repeat this, Dirky. I seen Marcelo's backbone when he was attacked by a line of the people on Austin Daniels' show. They lined up and attack after fucking attack, and he stood his ground. And that's when he earned respect in my eyes as a guy that knows how to handle pressure and a guy that actually has a backbone. So I
And
wouldn't
it's
call this the first situation where Marcelo is showing a backbone.
and it should be emphasized that that Austin Daniels stream, it was a sneak attack.
Correct. Thank you, Doc, for confirming that. Thank you.
Well, for me, like when, like I had some time to think about it, and I thought, you know, if this is for real and it's anti-Semitic, you know, fuck you guys, I'm not going to be a part of this shit. And I took all the videos down because you know, I've got some part of this, yeah. But you know, when I hear this and I see and I hear Marcelo talking about it in the context, I think, yeah, okay. You know, everyone deserves, you know, a second chance. I've made mistakes in my life before, stupid fucking things that I've done, you know, and what would I like? The golden rule in this situation, given the context, is forgiveness, you know, really. And, you know, I'll put my...
Can I respond
as
to
I'm talking to you,
JT?
I'm putting the videos back up and I'm cool with it. It's okay.
Awesome.
Don't do it again,
Awesome.
Archie.
Nice one, man.
Learn
That's
your
good to hear,
lesson.
Can I respond to JT? This is important comment, and I respect you, JT. So he says, so because Marcelo has no morals, nobody else can be offended by this, especially Jewish people. What a complete joke. Absolutely, you should be offended by this. There is no... I don't even understand that you think that Marcelo is not offended by this. Marcelo is absolutely offended. He made that very clear. He just told you that his grandmother is survivor of the Auschwitz. How the fuck would he not be offended?
Actually,
He
not
was
Auschwitz. A
No,
different
but I think the main
grandmother.
point is Marcelo forgives. And I think that's the
correct.
thing, that's the respect,
Correct.
yeah? That's the way
Yeah.
things need to be. It has
And
to be forgiveness. Otherwise,
JT.
we're all going to kill each other.
it's
Yeah,
worth
exactly.
emphasizing Marcelo's already spoken about Archie's actions rather than his words. His actions were to distance himself from Oshin as soon as Oshin appeared to be making anti-Semitic statements. Then Archie says, okay, well, clearly I don't want to really have anything to do with Oshin now. So
No, I'm absolutely outraged. Austin took down your video, Marcelo. I wanted to send the links to everyone who wasn't familiar with your great battle royale with the
Hey, I don't know what Austin
entire
doing.
watch
Exactly.
community coming
He
after you. It was
doesn't
called
tell me.
Marcelo Gets
I'm
Confronted,
surprised he
right?
didn't take it down sooner because it was more embarrassing for them than it was for Marcelo by a stretch, by a long shot.
I agree.
So I'm surprised it stayed up as long as it did.
Well, I hope someone has it saved for posterity.
You might want to talk to Mookie.
All right, fellas, I have to jump, but Arch, keep
No
your head
worries.
up,
Thank
buddy.
you for coming on
I'll
there.
check in
Hey,
with you tomorrow.
Hoffmeister, thank you for coming on there.
See you, Hoff. Hey, Hoff.
Yes.
Is she gone?
No,
No,
I'm
he's
still
there.
here. Come on,
Yeah,
I wouldn't take away the opportunity and give me a witty crack on the way out
Right,
the door.
say hi to OC and tell him we're thankful for him for trying to help us again. He really helped us in this situation. As
Well,
always, we can count on him. He's Archie's very good friend.
well, like usual, when I appear on a live stream, I look down to see a text message from him, and it was to promote him and Curly doing a show this evening.
Wonderful.
So I'll be tuning in there in the chat.
I'm
Say
sure
hi.
this is going to be one of rare opportunities for Curly not to screech. Otherwise, if it's not OC, he screams and screams and screeches. But when he talks to OC, he's very nice and kind and polite.
Well, much like Narc's antics, when Curly's not screaming at you, it's sometimes entertainment.
We got Herman Ingram joining us. Hello, my friend Herman. How are you?
Hey, Archie.
Herman. How are you, Herman?
Yeah. Hey. I'm okay. I think Marcelo needs to get it off his chest. He needs to give a Yamak Shemol Vesachro Shem Rashayim Yerkav. You know. Get it off your chest, Marcelo.
All good, my friend. All good.
Right? And go on and let
Oi
bygones be
vey, oi
bygones.
vey.
Okay, yeah. Now, what do you
Herman,
want?
what do we do,
Herman is
Herman? Herman,
Kahana,
what can I
100%.
do? Herman, what can I do?
Archie, I've got to go. But lesson learned,
One
yeah.
Dad, thank you for coming on. I appreciate it. Thank you for talking to Marcelo.
But you get it, yeah. Now,
I get it, man. It's all a disaster, okay?
no, it'll be okay. We make mistakes, we learn, we cross boundaries that we didn't even know were there. You know.
Thank you.
You know, the point is that it must. I forgive.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Gunset.
All right.
Thanks, bro.
Take care, guys. All right. Cheers.
Very nice guy to have on the stream there.
And just so we remind everyone that Herman is also of Jewish faith. Now I consider him honorary Slavic. He knows why. I
Where's
love
Herman? He's
him.
left the stream. Where you gone, Herman?
Well, he just said what he wanted to say.
Okay.
Bear, Herman is Kahana. What are you talking about? If you don't know what is Kahana, do research. Check what Kahana is. You're going to freak out, fuck.
I'm gonna freak out. Why would I freak
Yeah.
out? What the fuck? Why would anyone freak out?
You're going to see. It's like Kahana, fuck. Kahana.
All right. So Archibald, when are we gonna actually go back to watches and chat about the watches? How long? How long are we going to be on this topic? What's your plan? How do you see this?
I got to tell you, Bear, seriously, I love the watches. I want to stay in the watches, Bear.
But I spent a lot of time on this avatar. If we're not going to talk more foot and mouth,
Mouth,
I
Bear.
don't know. I don't
It's a
know what to
great
do.
avatar, Doc. I gotta give you a credit. You did this all by yourself.
Oh yeah, of course.
It's absolutely exceptional work.
Well, I appreciate that. It was a little rushed, so it's a little disturbed at the edges.
Herman has confirmed he's not Jewish, but regardless, you're honorary Slavic to me. That's how I see you, Herman.
It's pretty insane that probably only on YouTube is your entire wealth of statements made, that it's all boiled down to the worst statement you ever make, and then whatever that is, that's what you're labeled with.
It's actually not only YouTube. It is ultimately in any public domain. In any public domain is that you're judged by your worst moment.
Yeah, look, even what Bear said, if tomorrow somebody recording me peeing in the sink, that I'm making food, the restaurant is destroyed, right? You see? This is a good example, a bad example, I guess, but this is an example of not only in YouTube, but a lot of things can destroy any other business. Right, Bear?
Yeah, that's, you know what, you and I know that kind of, I mean, we are in a similar type of business. We know how stupid shit sometimes can affect you.
Exactly.
So this is not exclusive to YouTube. Archie should understand that all his comments or actions will have a consequences on his business. And the part that makes me sad the most is because he was at this point at the height of his at this time. He was, as he said, he had them in a palm of his hand. He had them in a palm of his hand. They were building the bridges. Diegos and OCs were coming to make this show great again. I'm fucking with you, Archie. Can't you tell?
I know, Bear.
But I love you.
It's called
It's
irony.
almost like when you're in the end zone and you're making that great catch and it just goes right through your fingers.
But then, Doc, the 10 seconds before the end, and you throw the Hail Mary, and Archie catches the ball. How's that? I believe in a good ending. I believe in a good ending. I believe that Archie should not go anywhere. I believe that Archie should stay on YouTube. I believe that Archie provided a
Yeah, bag. I need a
great
bag.
time for all of us. He helped us bring a great platform to have a fun. He created a fantastic community with so many interesting, wonderful people. And we just have to cherish that. We really have to cherish that. So, Archie, chin up,
Yep.
okay?
Yep.
Remember one thing, everyone fucks up once in a while. From this point on, just keep going. I know you feel bad about what you did, but that's not the reason to end this all. There's a lot of us that we enjoy this platform, and we want to continue this platform.
Yes. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Bear. And I got to tell you, your kindness to me is greatly appreciated, Bear. You could have walked away.
You're my friend, man. At least, like I never said stupid shit in my life. Come on, man.
Yeah. Bear, you're a good guy. I gotta say, Marcelo, thank you for coming on, man. I don't care what anyone says there. You came on, you support. I don't care what fucking motives you have. It doesn't matter to me. And Mike the Snake
Look,
comes.
I also did the stupid things, also in person live and also in YouTube. So, you know, I mean, we just need to move forward from this bullshit, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard talk about saying stupid stuff online, and I figured that was my cue. Yeah, I've been watching, but I don't want to be part of the judgment crew or anything. But I can, having said things that I regret many a time. This will pass, and we move on.
Amen.
And, stay strong, Archie. Just
yes.
Bear, that football play ends more like, and he picks the ball back up and runs it back for 100 yards.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Believe it in, guys. Believe it that we can overcome our own mistakes. Believe it that we can support each other. We believe in forgiveness. Believe that
100%.
people show the strength when they apologize. Believe that people sometimes say things they don't really feel. And you know what? Don't be always the first to throw the stone. Okay? Just give people a chance, even when they're fucking up. Give them a chance. Because you know what? That's what friendship, that's what support groups, that's what communities that are healthy and good will always do for each other. And I believe in Archiverse. I believe that we have community consisting of such a great diversified people with different faiths, different religions, different colors, different sexual orientations, different sets of mind, but all love what we created. And this is why I believe that ultimately we will all overcome this. We will all be better as a result of this.
Strength comes from forgiveness, not from revenge or punishment.
Exactly, Mikey.
It comes from forgiveness. It takes so much more to do that, but you get more in return as well.
Yes, Yachi, when are you ending? Like, what's the
Guys,
plan?
we'll wrap the show up there. Thank you so much for every bit of support that's come through today. It's greatly appreciated. And guys, I want to thank everyone who's come on the panel there, especially Mark Goldberg, who's come out to help me. He's He's a good egg, a very good egg. And I got to say a big thank you to him, because when the chips are down, many people don't come. And I got to say, in all honesty, what I did was wrong. I was a fuckwit to say what I did. Okay? I fucked up. I got no one to blame but myself. It's not Mental Jock's fault. It's not anyone's fault. It is my own stupid fault. And I got to be honest with you there. I'm sorry. I very apologetic towards Marcelo. I've explained the situation, and that is the best things I can do in it. And let's have a look at some people who super chatted today and thank them. We had Toyota Mo. Thank you, Toyota Mo. Little Dave, thank you very much. Bear Clooney, what are you doing, super chatting, Bear?
Love you, man.
Moment of insanity.
We had we had another super chat from my good friend CB. Thank you, CB. CB's been. I actually had a personal phone call with CB. He said, "Arch, what you said is fucking ridiculous." He said, "Move forward, move forward, move forward." Golf guy, CB again. SR Bell, thank you, SR Bell. SR Bell, thank you. I needed those. SR Bell again. We had CB again. CB, I really thank you for your chats and your kindness. Frank the Tank. Frank, thank you. Bob NYC. Cameron R. Drink the Red. Madman. Madman, thank you so much for your support there. Bob NYC. I understand and I am sorry. SR Bell again. Thank you very much. Nicholas, thank you. CB, thank you again. CB, Neil us. Neil us. Big Tony. Big Tony. Big Tony again. Thank you so much. Mike Hammer. The Pontiff goes where he wants to go, welcomed or not. Mike Hammer, $5. Thank you. I think I may have missed that one. Thank you so much. Big Tony. I appreciate, Big Tony, your contribution there. Frank the Tank again. Frank, thank you so much. Madman, thank you so much. GB. Basil's Beezels, a huge super chat. Thank you, Basil's Beezels.
Such a kind, sweet, caring guy.
CB, thank you again for your continued support there. George Valgeese, thank you so much there. We also had CB again. Thank you, CB. We had Frank the Tank, CB again. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Bob NYC, OG Baby Girl, CB again. Loose Tooth, Run the Actuary. Madman.
I think that's a new one.
Hey,
right?
Marcelo, thanks, man. That's from Madman. Okay, guys, I'll be back tomorrow. Thank you so much. Thank you, Bear, for coming on. I really do appreciate it. I'll be
It's gonna
back.
be better. It's gonna get only better and better. We are at the bottom now. We're gonna dig our way out, and we're gonna show the world that we are not as bad as they perceive this to be.
Exactly. We just move on from here.
Thank you
Exactly,
so much,
Nathan.
guys.
Thank you,
I wanna-
everyone. Love you, Archieverse.
Bye,
I
Bear.
want to say thank you to Bear for coming on. You didn't need to come on. There's nothing in it for you. It's you're a good friend, Bear. You could have abandoned me, left me go, let me hang by my own rope. You came and helped me out. I appreciate it.
You're my man.
And that's what
Yeah.
bears do.
Yeah, a good bear. I'm a good bear. Very good bear.
And Marcelo, thank you for coming on, man. I don't know why you supported us, but man, I was honestly yesterday. I said to you, "Come, I'll help you. We'll do everything together," and it just blew up. It's just blown up, Marcelo.
It blew up not on on us. It blew up because this guy is still streaming right now, and this is the problem that I had. You know,
Yes.
I mean, this thing is this is not good, not good at all.
Thank you so much. See you tomorrow, guys. Thank you.
Don't forget, everybody watching,
Thumb
please.
up. Thumb up.